Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Columbus Blue Jackets hosted the Toronto Maple Leafs in what was the second game of a back-to-back for both squads. The Jackets got off to a 2-0 lead and never looked back and would go on to win by a final score of 6-3. The CBJ will stay in Columbus and play the St. Louis Blues Saturday. Coverage starts at 6:30 right here on The Fan. The Cleveland Cavaliers traveled to Boston to play the Celtics and lost 125-105. The Cavs will play again tomorrow and host the Toronto Raptors. Game 6 of the World Series took place last night in L.A. between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Blue Jays won it and are now one game away from winning the World Series. This update was sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com.
Good morning, Columbus.
Joe, that ain't even good enough. Come on, Joe.
Wait, no. Not this one.
Frizzle left tight, F fly, pass 37 punch, waggle, help, baby dizzy, X fan on the turbo.
Thank you, baby.
Football, man.
It's time to listen to a bald, fat loudmouth
Mr. T-Bone.
and a former football player.
And that ball intercepted by Tyvis Powell.
Wow, no radio station has ever done that before.
Did it work for those people?
No, it never does. But it might work for us.
Welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Good morning. Welcome in. I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Hello, Tyvis.
Hello. Are you happy now?
What do you mean, am I happy now?
I just want to ask Dylan, you like that, huh? You like that?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Blue Jackets.
Hey, man.
You
last
like
night,
that?
that was great.
Is that what you wanted?
That is what I wanted.
That's right, Kirk Cousins.
I don't know why I'm being called out. It's not like I ever said this team stinks.
You was close.
I'm pretty
sure
you was on
I
the
did
you was
not.
on the verge.
No, I was saying
were on the verge of hitting the panic button.
No, I was saying this team is really good and they should play up to their potential and our expectations of them.
That's right.
That's
and
it.
that's fair. And like I said, no
it's
moral
not.
victories this year. We don't want any moral victories, Tyvis. Also,
they got more than a moral victory last night.
No. They did. They. You know what? You can't win the Stanley Cup playoffs in October, but you can avoid being bounced out of them by not playing up to your potential. Last night, Jackets certainly got it done against Toronto. We will talk about that game. We will talk with Dean Evison coming up at 7:30. Jackets head coach. We also have the return of a segment that I am negligent in doing more often, but I know a lot of you like it. I like it. Tyvis hates it. We're actually going to do that early. We're going to do it 6:45, 6:47 technically. So,
And the rules are still the same, right?
oh yeah, I'm going to give you something to eat.
I guess right.
You guess right, you don't have to eat it. You guess wrong,
Okay.
it's over. You got to eat it.
Wanted to
Now-
make sure that everybody understands the rules.
And I found something that I think you should enjoy. I think this is it's breakfast related. It involves a guy that you respect immensely. So you'll see what it is coming up at 6:45. Just before that, at 6:30, I will have Sonic Temple tickets for you. I have Common Man and Timmy audio where they are going off about something that I just find extremely annoying. So I would yell at them. And then our list topic today, the list coming up at 7:17. Tomorrow's Halloween. So we have top 5 candy of all time.
Werther's.
Stop. That's an instant. I didn't ask Joshua Perry to be on this segment. No. Sorry. We got his take earlier in the week, and that was all I needed, and I'm good. Christmas peanuts, Werther's, and what was the other one?
Circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts. Why did I say Christmas
Werther's,
peanuts?
And candy corn.
God. Ugh. Blah.
I got to try this circus peanut.
Throw black licorice in there, and you've got the all vomit candy
I
bag
think I
right
might
there.
be going to Josh's place tonight, actually.
Are you?
I think I am.
Look at that.
I think so.
Nice. Well, see,
I'm
maybe
gonna ask him for
bring some circus peanuts.
Nah, he better have some circus peanuts.
Have you ever had one?
I don't recall.
Give it a try, and please report back tomorrow. Let me know what you think, because it's terrible.
Do you guys live in a full candy bar neighborhood? You guys got it like that?
You talking about they got the king size bar?
Yeah, like they don't give you the little.
I haven't went trick or treat with my kids
Right.
since my oldest was 1 year old. 1 year old.
I'm not doing it this year, but in the past 2 or 3 years, there's a girl in Gianna's swim class that lives in the neighborhood where all the where a lot of the Blue Jackets players and coaches live. That is a king size candy bar neighborhood. So we would go there.
You know what I would do back in the day when I was like a freshman? The last time I went trick or treat, that is called let's switch masks and then we go back and hit that house again. Giving out king size candy bars.
Oh yeah,
man. Listen, give me your mask. You take my stuff. We go hit a couple of houses. We're gonna come right back and hit this one again.
You see, but I'm assuming you didn't grow up in a full blown king size neighborhood.
No,
and now
not a neighborhood. This was one.
That's
house.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And now you might live in one. It's an ultimate started from the bottom. Now you're here.
Oh yeah, that's a status change right there.
I guess I'll find out tomorrow.
See, because you just moved over the summer, so you don't know the layout of the neighborhood yet.
I don't.
You can find out that everybody's handing out regular size, full size candy bars.
Yeah, I told you we got a crew player.
Oh, see, there you go.
He got a couple of dollars.
Yeah, we're a fun size neighborhood, and that's fine. Why are we trying to do look, here's a full size candy bar? Great. If my 6-year-old comes back with 80 full-size candy bars.
Oh my!
What am I? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're in one of these neighborhoods,
the dad tax goes up
for sure.
No, but then everybody else will be like, "Why are you eating all their candy?" It's like, what are they going to do with it? She can't eat all that.
You wait till everyone's sleeping.
You know what it is? It's a total like I'm a parent. I got to show off how much money we have to the other parents thing, and I don't like that. It's flashy.
Candy,
just blend in.
Candy goes bad.
Wait.
It like gets stale after a while.
How long?
You've never like went to the store and got like a Twix bar and it was it was like hard and stale.
The one I've had is a Butterfinger, where it's just you go to bite in the Butterfinger and it just shatters your teeth and you're like, no.
Wait a minute. Let me get this right. Out of all the candy that you could choose from, you chose a Butterfinger?
Oh, what is wrong? Oh my! See, this is why we're doing the list.
I don't have an issue with Butterfinger. It's just like not high on the list.
No, you have an issue with Butterfinger then because
there's so many other
Butterfinger's delicious.
There's so much other candy you could go to the store and get. I've never in my life said I'm craving a Butterfinger.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah. Mid candy bar.
What? Oh my God.
I'd rather take $100,000 than the Butterfinger.
Oh, stop. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Butterfinger's far superior to $100,000. What are we talking about?
Are you insane?
Did $100,000 ever have Bart Simpson endorse it for decades?
Who cares?
Well,
Bart Simpson doesn't actually have to eat a Butterfinger.
Yeah, but I do, and I love them. They're great when done properly. What do you think of a Fifth Avenue? You like a Fifth Avenue?
What is Fifth Avenue?
Oh, yeah. Clark Bar? Oh my God, you guys are out.
What?
Oh my God. Why am I even doing this show with you two idiots?
What did you?
How do you not know a Fifth Avenue bar? What are we doing?
I've never heard of it. Let me look it up right quick.
Fifth Avenue is one of the best candy bars out there. I'm losing my mind. Do you like peanut butter at all? Do either of you like peanut butter?
I've never seen this.
You've never seen a Fifth Avenue?
No.
See, I'm not even going to bring you to a whatchamacallit.
Crunchy peanut butter enriched chocolate coating.
Look,
I could get behind something like that.
I'm telling you, it's delicious. If I know,
just like a Butterfinger?
No, better. Okay. Butterfinger's good, but the Fifth Avenue candy bar. I don't want to say it's coated. I don't want to give away my list yet, but
what about a Mr. Good bar?
Sorry, I almost threw up in my mouth. What?
A Mr. Good
Who
bar.
wants that? The little yellow thing? No, when they do that, like the Hershey's
assorted candies.
By the way, on the assorted candies, they have Mr. Good bar. They have the little mini Hershey bar.
Yeah.
And then they do a crackle, the red one. When have you ever seen a full size crackle bar anywhere?
I don't know if it exists.
I don't think it does.
You know, it is a good candy, but nobody ever talks about it because it's like one of the last things you'd buy at the store. A Zero bar.
Yeah, I've never been a fan. I had them. I'm not.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
See, I can't get past it because it's the white chocolate.
You got something against white chocolate?
I do. I'm not a fan. I've never really understood white chocolate, to be honest. But
that's.
I don't like white chocolate.
Once in a while, oblige in a cookies and cream Hershey's bar.
That's good too.
No, but that's not even white.
That's white chocolate.
No, that's not white. I don't think it's white chocolate. I think it's like supposed to be like the cream of the cookie of the Oreo made into chocolate. I don't think it's actually chocolate. I'm telling you. Either way, I don't like it. No, I don't like the Oreos. I'd rather eat an Oreos. I'd rather just eat Oreos. I like those better.
T-Bone, you are strange. I know.
Welcome to me.
You don't like
Welcome.
nothing. All of a sudden, you don't like nothing white.
I didn't say I like I mean, I married my wife, so I mean, last I checked, I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying.
You're acting like he goes to meetings.
I don't Wait a second. Yeah. Wouldn't it be bad if I was like Tyvis, the only candy I like are 0 bars and Hershey, like cookies and cream.
This is like
I can't do any chocolate bars whatsoever. That would be a problem.
You giving me Clayton Bigsby vibes. You know who that is?
Yeah, I do, but
like the reverse though.
yeah, but I'm not blind.
I mean, this is what you acting like right now.
Look, the world could be a lot better if there were like Oppo Taco Clayton Bigsby's and my side. If we were just all like, I gotta tell you, we suck. Yeah, I think the world could be a better place, Tyvis. I'm going to say that. Just going to throw that out there.
All right, people know who Clayton Bigsby is.
If you do, great. If you don't bother
Shout out to
Googling.
Dave
There's no
Chappelle.
problem. This one, Z says, Bone, what about a 0 Chico Stuck? I've never heard of.
Chico Stick.
Oh, is it the same thing?
Chico Stick.
Oh, he
You
just
ain't
wrote
never
Chico
had-
Stuck. I
you
didn't know
ain't
what
never
that
had a
meant.
Chico Stick.
Might be a typo.
Yeah, probably.
It's a
is.
typo.
Okay, I've never had that. I got to see. I got to
You never
expand.
had a Chico Stick?
No. See, you with the Fifth Avenue. I've never heard
I mean,
of a
it's not
Chico
my
Stick.
it's not my favorite thing in the
I'm gonna
world.
look this up. I don't even know. I've never seen one of these.
So when you guys were talking about
Is that like a cowtail?
peanut butter
No, I ain't
earlier,
like no cowtail. I'd take that over cowtail.
this might be a hot take, but I think the peanut butter M&Ms are the best of the M&Ms.
I'm with you. I go peanut butter M&M 100% of the time.
Actually, you know, it's crazy. I actually kind of like agree with you. The red bag, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I might be the only one in the house that eat those, but so I'm forced to get the yellow bag.
No, the yellow bag. Why? Who needs an actual peanut? Just get the good stuff. The peanut butter. That's way better.
Well, the peanuts is pretty good. too.
They're fine.
But the peanut butter
is
ones
superior.
Yeah, but no,
100%.
for some odd reason, people don't agree. The crispy bag is the best one that they ever came out with. Little crunch, little crispy crunch.
What about the pretzel? Like a pretzel M&M? Now, see, this is back
That's
where.
the dark blue bag.
What's wrong with that?
No.
The pretzel's good.
No.
Chocolate and pretzel, delicious.
The green bag of M&Ms. If they ever bring them back, I'd buy them.
What was in the green bag? That was the crunchy?
That's the crispy, the crunchy.
Was that the one with the air quotes sexy M&M lady that got in trouble because she wore like go-go boots? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she was green.
The green M&M the people were like up in arms that she like dared to have a little bit of.
Yeah.
What's wrong? She gets a little bit of motion. What's wrong with that? Let her live. She was great.
It's on you if you're sexualizing an M&M.
Yes,
okay?
I believe that's 100% correct,
got
Dylan.
in
Yes,
trouble.
if you are like, whoa, that's inappropriate for children. No, sir, you are inappropriate for children if you look at M&Ms that way. All right, come back, Jackets. Big win last night. We'll talk about it. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. With all the rain we're noticing out there, we are seeing our first crash of the morning, and it is happening downtown. 70, that westbound direction at that 70 and 71 intersection over by Parsons and Fulton Street this morning, right in the heart of downtown. A left lane currently blocked out there. Not noticing congestion, but do be mindful if you're heading downtown this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Treat yourself to a new ride from Coughlin Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Get 0% on a new 25 Kia EV6 or 26 EV9, or get up to $11,000 off MSRP. Get 1.9% on a new 25 Telluride during the Kia Fall Sales Event. Visit CoughlinKia.com.
Based on 2024 retail sales, 0% for 60 months and 1.9% for 48 months equals $1,667 and $2,165 for 1,000 finance through Kia Motor Finance. Not all will qualify. Manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Ends 10/31/25.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
If you love losing big money, then boy do we have the promo code for you. Enter code BIGBEAUTIFULBILL to unlock these awesome offers. You can buy a car for even more money than before, or watch your heat and electric bills skyrocket. It's exclusive for everyone thanks to Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which our Senator John Huston supported. So use promo code BIGBeautifulBill. Sit back and crack open a cold one. But just one, because that's all you can afford. Paid for by NRBC Action Fund.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
College is great. You know what else is great? Pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the Ohio State University logo. Huntington Bank is proud to be the official consumer bank of the Ohio State University. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone here for Window Nation. We have had some good weather over this fall. It's been mostly warm, but sooner or later, it's going to get cold. Maybe you're already starting to feel it in your house because your old drafty windows are letting in that air. Could be the builder grade windows that just came with your house. You thought you were getting great windows. Turns out they weren't as good as you thought. That's where Window Nation can help. This month, you can buy 2 windows and you'll get 2 more for free. There is no limit to how many windows you replace. Plus, your total price includes 1-day installation. Window Nation also has a deal where you don't have to make any payments for 2 years. Is that going to help out with your holiday bills a little bit? I would think so. And above and beyond all that, Window Nation also is giving away tickets to an Ohio State football game when you upgrade your home with Window Nation windows. Free windows, 0 payments for 2 years, all with Window Nation. Go to windownation.com. The estimate is free, the windows are great, and you can get Ohio State tickets. What's not to love? Go to windownation.com today. Once again, that's windownation.com.
Fraud in government is a crime, and it robs taxpayer dollars. I'm Ohio Auditor of State Keith Faber, and my job is to catch people that lie, cheat, and steal, report suspicious behavior, and help stop fraud. Learn the red flags, speak up, and protect your tax dollars by calling 1-866-FRAUD-OH.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app. Available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app. Free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state. The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at onnradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network. The Fan has a new tailgate destination. Join us before every home game at the O Patio and Pub on Lane.
Sponsored by your Central Ohio Ford dealers, Jameson Whiskey and Coors Light.
See you Saturday, friends. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Scattered showers this morning, otherwise cloudy and breezy with wake-up temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, but it'll feel even colder than that. We'll have rain on and off throughout the day today and gusty winds continuing. We'll struggle to get in the mid to upper 40s to low 50s. And then we head into the evening. For those who might be trick-or-treating, could see some lingering showers, otherwise cloudy, damp, and chilly with gusty winds continuing. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with a 10 weather impact forecast.
No hot takes, no dancing, plenty of stupid. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Tyvis played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world. T-Bone has eaten some of the biggest pizzas in the world. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
By the way, coming up at 6:30, your chance to win Sonic Temple tickets. 6:45, the return of a great segment. An all-American segment. The best segment we have. And the list coming up at 7:15. We'll talk favorite candy bars of all time. I didn't realize until yesterday, because I live in Marysville, so our Halloween is, go figure, trick-or-treat night is on October 31st, which is when Halloween is.
I mean,
it's a Friday night.
It's perfect this year.
It makes all the sense in the world.
It's supposed to rain all day today. So
I didn't. That's the thing.
This ain't the day to really be doing that.
I had no idea that the majority of Columbus was going tonight. I didn't realize that until I'm listening to Common Man and Timmy yesterday. They were talking about it, and their theory on it was they're that the reason this is because we got to protect high school football, which I don't even know if that's true.
That's still going? I don't know if they're in the
playoffs now or what.
This is the first round of the playoffs, I believe. Week 10 was last week.
All right. That's right. The new thing is like everybody go to the playoffs. I forgot about that. Yeah. Well, back in my day, we was eliminated.
Yeah, but see, this is one. Okay, I don't know if that's the reason or not. What I do know is it makes no sense that a holiday that is primarily geared towards school-age children, when you have a day where you could do it, naturally the day it occurs is Friday. Well, you then the next day don't have to get up and do anything necessarily because you don't have school to go to.
You don't want to do it on Halloween.
Why?
Michael Myers is out there.
Oh, sure. That's right. That makes total sense.
And also, blink them kids.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm just saying, like, you put it on Thursday night, and now the kids all have to stay out late. They're all hyped up on candy, and then you got to somehow get them to school tomorrow? Like, that makes no sense.
What we talking about? Like, little children?
Well, I'm saying kindergartners all the way up to whatever age you stop trick-or-treating.
When I was in elementary school and I was, like, that young, Fridays they roll that TV out and put that movie on or some type of Halloween. It could be like Halloween Town or something like that. That's what and then you like all day and you like colored like pumpkins and you had like you told the kids to bring trick or treat candy in and stuff and you like share in class.
That sounds great.
That's what we did.
I went to a religion.
Friday, like on Halloween on a Friday, the teacher rolled that TV. I ain't doing nothing today.
See, I went to a Christian school where they ignored Halloween because it was Satan's holiday. Yeah, right. We didn't celebrate. And in fact, we were told all the things wrong with Halloween and why if you ate any of the candy, you were definitely going to get infected with the disease.
And people walk right out of there and went trick-or-treating too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Heard that and was like, really?
Not my family.
This is like when they made Supersize. You watched it and was like, this is horrible.
Oh, I know.
Let me go to McDonald's and get a 10-piece.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Morgan Spurlock, where he's like, oh, man, I ate McDonald's for 30 days straight. And go figure, my, trans fats went up in my blood. Yeah, go figure. It doesn't mean it's, going to kill you. It means you probably shouldn't eat it 30 days in a row for every meal. But, yeah.
I will watch the pink slime video and then walk straight to McDonald's and still get the chicken nuggets.
100%.
No problem. You're not going to scare me. You're not going to intimidate me into not eating chicken nuggets.
Yeah, totally agreed. So anyway, if you're trick-or-treating tonight, good luck with that. I don't know why you're doing it tonight as opposed to tomorrow, but if that's when your community's doing it, you got to do what you got to do.
If you're trick-or-treating tonight, and I feel like Bo Bishop, Common Man, and Bobby Carpenter, if they live in your neighborhood, definitely seem like full-size candy bar givers.
Common Man for sure is a full-size candy bar guy. I wouldn't be surprised if either of those two names you said are also
full-size candy. I wish Bo was on the show. I would ask him.
You know what those three guys have in common? They're not short of cash.
That's right.
I am, because I'm still waiting on my check. I just knew that it was coming in the mail yesterday.
Hey, you know who was money last night?
Oh, Bo just texted me, confirmed. He is a full-size candy bar.
That's right. That's right. 100%. And you know what? Good for him. Good for those kids. Kids are getting that. By the way, we had people in the YouTube chat saying Wedgwood Golf Club, that neighborhood around there up by the zoo.
The whole neighborhood.
They said that neighborhood is a full-on, full-size candy bar neighborhood. So, honey, get the kids. Let's drive over there if you don't live there.
That is right by my house.
There you go.
Do you think that...
Hit it up.
Is it lazy to be like a full-size candy bar? Because you go to like Costco or BJ's and just give me that box right there. Like, is that lazy?
No, it's not lazy.
It's both efficient and generous. Yes.
Yeah. It's also expensive.
Do you just get one of those boxes, or is it like you got to buy like a couple of these?
I don't know. It depends how populated your neighborhood is, I guess.
Yeah. There's a whole other thing. Like when you have kids, like my kids' age, we're out with them trick or treating, so we're not at the house. So we leave a bowl with take what you want. So you know what happens in that bowl.
I'm about to say you can't
5
do
minutes
that
in.
with no kid.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do?
Full size candy. You
I
leave
have
it out there.
I have a 6-year-old. I want to go we take her maybe this year we could let her go with her sisters or older sister. But last year and the year before we went with her because she was 4 and 5 years old. We want to see these moments. We don't want to sit there and hand out candy to other kids.
You gotta be the right neighborhood for that. Because I'm telling you right now, if you have full size candy bars and you left them sitting outside and let people, this is what I would do. I can't speak for everybody else. This is personally what I would have done as a kid. I would have walked up to that house, seen all them candy bars sitting out there. I would have took like 10 of them and set them to the side.
Yeah.
And then I would have took the whole plate and walked away.
I would have just took the whole bowl.
It's done.
Yeah.
I would have been considerate. I'd have thought about 10 people, and then I would have took the rest of the whole plate to the house. I'd have brought the plate back the next day.
Yeah,
I'm done.
You know what?
Mom,
I don't blame you, though.
I'm done.
I don't blame you. By the way, yeah, it's efficient. You just get it done. You hit one house, and you're like, I got enough candy. I'm good. So yesterday, Jackets roll Toronto. 6-3 was the final score, but I mean, they dominated that game. It was like 6-1. Was it 6-1 late in the third, something like that? And then I think Toronto tacked on a couple meaningless goals.
6-1 late in the third, and then they knocked on 2 goals. At the end. The 6th goal that the Jackets scored, style points.
Yeah?
Charlie Coyle.
Oh, that was
through the legs.
That was beautiful, right?
Through the legs to was it Matthew Olivier?
Olivier, I think, had that one. Yes.
Slap shot. Ooh, we look like something I do on NHL 26.
Well, that's the thing. That line last night, Charlie Coyle had 4 assists, career high for him. Matthew Olivier, like you said, a goal and 3 assists, career high in assists and in points with 4 total points. Cole Sillinger had 2 goals and an assist, 5th career 3-point game. So combined, they had 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points in that 6-3 win over the Maple Leafs. They finished the month through the Jackets 6-4-0. So not a bad record for the start of the season, given what we knew. They had a lot of tough games there. But, yeah, I loved it last night. All of anyone who wanted to watch hockey last night, the NHL, for some stupid reason, they schedule in such bizarre fashion in the NHL where they had the game Wednesday, or what is it? Today's Thursday. Tuesday night, they had all the games at once, right? Like every 5 minutes, they had another game starting. They had that big
6:45 game.
Yeah, every team played.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, 2 teams played. That was the game. Jackets, Toronto, the only game in the NHL. It was a national game in Canada. It was on NHL Network exclusively. Don't ask me why they did this, but I love that basically the entire northern hemisphere of the Western world got to watch the Blue Jackets take it to Toronto in epic fashion. You had no other hockey to watch. You were held hostage. And I saw people complaining about it yesterday because they're like, this game's boring. Yeah, you're damn right it was, because the Jackets annihilated Toronto. Good. I like it. More of that.
As someone who was not excited about their free agency in the offseason, and I feel like a lot of Jackets were in that camp, Myles Wood and Charlie Coyle really solidifying those 3rd and 4th lines. Like,
tell you what,
they're just rolling lines right now.
They are. Third line was good yesterday. Yep. 4th line was good the day before.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. If you can get your scoring and production from those lines,
wait a minute.
The top 2 lines will be going too. Don't worry. We'll be fine.
Are you saying that Don Waddell knows what he's doing?
I never said he didn't.
That's kind of what you alluded to.
Well, let's be fair, Tyvis. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm saying this is a good start. Let's not crown him yet till they actually
you want to crown them, then crown them.
I don't want to crown any Jackets team.
They were.
Go ahead.
They kind of are.
Right now, this is good. This is what I want to see.
12 points. What's that? Tie for third place?
Yeah.
Third
and it doesn't matter which goalie you throw out there. They've literally rotated them every single game, and they both just keep going out there and looking pretty great. So I'll take it. This is a very exciting development for the Jackets. Great start. Way to kill off October like this. Now get a couple days off, and then you do another back-to-back this weekend. Hopefully they can keep the momentum going into that one.
They go on the road for a long...
Well, they play the Blues. Is that Friday or Saturday night?
Saturday
night. And then they go on the road, yeah.
Yeah, like 5 games.
So, right. So we've got plenty of things coming up. We've got Sonic Temple tickets to give away, but also coming up next, should the Browns trade Myles Garrett? That's becoming a new topic of discussion. We will discuss it next. 2 minutes away, T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Noticing a lot of rain for folks at our northwest side, especially over in Marysville this morning. Right now, though, your drive times are still pretty average. As we can see, 33 eastbound and westbound will give you no issues this morning. Just make sure to take it slow with all these wet roads out there. And for folks in Delaware County, a similar situation. Just a lot more rainfall there. Drive times looking okay. A little bit slower on 23 south, though, between 36 to 270. That will take you 16 minutes already in the yellow this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, where we've successfully treated thousands of men for low testosterone and helped them feel like their old selves again. Please take a moment and listen to how we helped Tom.
Hi, my name's Tom. I've been a patient at Tri-State Men's Health, and I'm being treated for low testosterone. I didn't really notice the issue of just the energy and feeling slow in the middle of the day and waking up feeling as if I hadn't even gone to bed. When I walked into Tri-State Men's Health, I was extremely impressed from the get-go with the results of the treatment. I wake up in the morning now with clarity. I have had more energy in working out. I definitely have increased my strength. I would say that if there are men out there who experience some of the same problems that I did with inability to sleep well and waking up without feeling refreshed and having your energy flagging throughout the day, go see Tri-State Men's Health. It's changed my life and it'll change yours too.
Thanks, Tom. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Do you feel the nip in the air? Oh, baby, people think summer's driving season. They're wrong. You spend more time in your car this time of year taking your dirty, annoying kids to dirty, annoying things. Go see my friends at Germain Lexus. They have special rates as low as 4.49% on their most popular models, including the 2026 TX350. Lease a 2026 NX for as low as $449 per month. And if new isn't your thing, they have plenty of L's certified inventory on the lot. Stop in and see them. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton, germainlexus.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
Two men who both know the value of a good hat.
You're bald!
This is Bone and Tyvis.
Sorry, we were watching highlights in here of Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves, who was out of the game yesterday, did not play at all against the Lakers, and had some of the funniest highlights I've ever seen from him just sitting on the bench, where one of them involves him looking at a play and going, "Ref, what foul? How can you call a foul at our guy?" And then he looks up at the monitor and goes, "Oh, my bad. Never mind. Yeah, it was a good call. Good job."
I'm glad you guys brought up that game because Austin Reeves, 51 points, 41 points. And last night, 28 points, I believe, and 16 assists, and the game winner at the buzzer. That man is on fire with Luka and LeBron out.
I'm about ready.
Ooh.
I'm about ready.
Are we official?
I ain't not there yet. I'm about ready, though.
I just started playing. It's not official.
That boy cooking.
Oh, yeah.
He is cooking.
Who was the other? Did you see? They had another, I don't know if he's a cold white boy or not, but they had another white dude who's like number 14 or 12 for them. And at one point, one of the fans is like,
12.
Who's number 12? And Anthony Edwards stood up on the bench and said, "That's what I'm saying. Who is this guy?"
He had 27 points. That's
what's his name?
Jake LaRavia?
Jake LaRavia?
LaRavia.
Sure. Let him live.
The Lakers are so hurt, they dressed...
I don't even know. I've never heard of that guy.
They dressed 9 players last night. That's it. That's all they had.
That's bad.
This dude is starting over Dalton Connect.
Dalton Connect is shook since he got traded, and then they had to bring him back.
Oh, is that right? I forgot about that. Wasn't he going to go?
He was going to go to Charlotte.
Yes, in that Mark Williams trade where they had that all sealed up, and then it was like, oh, failed a medical. Can't do it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Dalton Connect.
Dalton Connect. Well, he played 36 minutes, so.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go back to L.A.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, here we go. I've got a couple of tickets to give away. Do we have tickets, right?
We do.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't get a sheet, so I'm just guessing.
That's my bad.
Sonic Temple, May 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th next year, obviously, at Historic Crew Stadium. Tons of great bands there, including, among others, your headliners. You have My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, Shinedown, over 100 bands. Check it all out at sonictemplefestival.com.
You know who I was listening to the other day?
Who is that?
POD.
Yeah,
they're going to be at Sonic Temple.
And Tyvis doesn't know POD.
Boom! Here comes that song.
Okay, yeah.
Come on,
I told
Tyvis.
You, but I know the Nelly version.
No.
I don't even know. That's not the same. That's not the same thing. You don't know Southtown? You really?
Youth of a Nation? Yeah.
Yeah. None of these?
Stuff. Look them up, Tyvis.
I'll play it. They're
drive
good.
to Cleveland.
They're good.
POD.
Yeah.
Get you fired up.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Here Comes the Boom might be your new I Need a PR and Bench.
Oh,
Press
yeah,
song.
it should be.
No, that's
How do you not know that song?
That is Nuck If You Buck or Mo Bamba.
Might throw a third one in the rotation.
Youth of the Nation. Boom. Southtown. Alive.
Alive was a big hit.
I've never heard of these people. But maybe, you know what? In the break, I'm going to listen to it.
Listen to Boom first.
All right. Here's two bands. You tell me which one's real. Paleface Swiss or Extreme Cheddar. Come on, this is really difficult. Paleface Swiss or Extreme Cheddar. If you know,
let's go with the first
614-821-9710. Which one's the real Sonic Temple band?
Me it's the first one and not.
It's the real. It's the first one.
I'm about to say,
Paleface
I
Swiss.
know ain't nobody calling themselves Extreme Cheddar.
I hope not. Maybe, but you know what? I'd go watch if they were. If there's a restaurant offering Extreme Cheddar, I'll be there as well. Anyway,
or these guys that we mentioned that are giving away full-size candy bars, they have Extreme Cheddar.
How about for the contest today? How about instead of that? How about you just tell me a good POD song? 614-821-9710. Since Tyvis doesn't know any of them. 614-821-9710.
Apparently, boom.
Scream a POD song at Dylan and you win a pair of tickets if you're the first caller in to get that right. All right, so there you go. Myles Garrett, your guy. 5 sacks last week. Pretty good.
Hey, now he tied for first place in sacks.
Great.
Crazy.
And also, Browns in a top 5 position to draft another quarterback that will probably suck. But they're at least doing the right thing by having that top 5 pick. Now, there are rumors, or I don't even know if it's rumors, it's people speculating, does it make sense for Myles Garrett, as good as he is, to be on this craptastic Browns team that is going absolutely nowhere? So, the thing that's been arising lately is, could the Browns trade Myles Garrett?
Not if he don't want it, because he sure put a no-trade clause in his contract.
Well, right. So, number one, that all got shot down. Like, Adam Schefter was on Rothman and Ice yesterday and said, you have a better chance of winning the lottery than that trade happening. That's not happening, which I'm sure is true for a million reasons, right? Like, one, he just signed this deal, so it's got the most money on it possibly can. Who's giving up a ton of picks to then go end up having to pay that much money? I know how great of a player he is, but most teams are just going to say, no, we'd rather sign our guy or draft a guy who we think could be 90% as good. They're not going to want to do that. Browns apparently don't want to move on from that either, but and like you said, he's got a full no trade. So here's my question. Does it make sense, though, for the Browns, even though I know it's not going to happen, just from the elemental exercise, Tyvis, does it make sense for him to be on this roster? Was there a good reason for him to sign with the Browns other than giving him more money than God? Like, that's the only reason he signed this deal, right? Because there is no plan up in Cleveland. None.
I mean, the only reason, yes, the money was a big part of it. And I think that when we got to that point last year that he requested to trade and all those things, they were saying that if you trade him before the new year start or something, or no, July, I think it was July, you trade him post-July, all those teams that need edge rushers probably already got him. They either signed him in free agency or they drafted one.
Yeah.
So nobody would be in the market. You won't get as much as you should get for Myles Garrett. Because if you wanted to trade him, that was something like right when around free agency and all those things. Right before the free agency started, that's when you wanted to trade him because you could trade him to the highest bidder. And I think that what Myles realized is if I'm only going to get traded post July 1st, that means I'm going to like Carolina or something like that. Right. like why would you'd be in the same boat? So it's like, well, I might as well just stay here if I'm gonna be in that boat anyways. So I think that's what ultimately led to Myles just saying, you know what, just pay me the highest thing and then I'll just stay.
Where do you stand on this idea? Because I tend to kind of agree with this line of thinking. I've seen this floated out there, is that having Myles Garrett around kind of perpetuates a losing culture. And what I mean is, you got Kevin Stefanski, who seems like no matter what he does, he's not getting fired because ownership doesn't want to fire him. They think if they got rid of him, and I heard Adam Schefter say this on Rothman and Ice too, is like, if you fire him, he's immediately going and getting a job somewhere else. He's still very highly valued around the league. I almost understand it if Kevin Stefanski were to look at this Brown situation. Let's say everything is true that all his excuse makers say, and say Kevin Stefanski's hamstrung, the Deshaun Watson thing sucked, he doesn't want any of these quarterbacks. This is Andrew Berry and Jimmy Haslam giving him a roster that he can't work with. Well, if I'm Kevin Stefanski, then if that's how you truly feel and if that's actually right, why doesn't Kevin Stefanski say, I want out? You know what? Rip out my contract. I'll sit on the bench for a couple months. As soon as all the jobs come open, I'll put my name in the hat for better jobs or a place where I don't have to deal with this ownership group. And then maybe I could I could go work somewhere else. And if nothing else, he can go be a highly paid assistant, offensive coordinator, rebuild his reputation. The answer is because this is safe. No matter if you win or lose here, it seems like there's security. Myles Garrett is getting paid a lot of money. No matter if you win or lose, he's getting his checks. Doesn't this feel a little bit like a group that's starting to say, well, winning's not the most important thing. Getting security and getting paid is.
Yeah, I think that when you look at this Browns team right now, obviously this the culture. And that's just something that I've always spoke about, where it's like you don't want to keep getting guys, you don't want to keep bringing guys in here and then making them be a part of a losing culture. That's why the funniest report that I heard through this season was, I can't remember what game it was. They lost the game, and Quinshawn, was mad after the game. And then the reporters was like, why are you, what's wrong? And he was like, well, I'm coming from Ohio State. I'm not used to losing. So, it's fresh. Those is the type of people that you want.
Yes.
But when you got a bunch of people that's just been losing for the majority of their career, it's the same. Myles is different because Myles still going to go out there and give you a great effort. Myles is still going to give you a heroic thing. And even in the press and the post game, and you listen to his interviews, he talks about how frustrating it is. But like I said, Grant Delpit was one loss away from just, to me, being checked out. When somebody come out and says, I don't know what winning feels like anymore, you can't have that. What is that? What do you mean? That's a problem. That's you getting used to losing. So that, to me, I feel like they just need a whole culture change up in Cleveland, because right now, it's just been too many highs and lows, and the highs wasn't high enough to me. The lows is terrible, and I feel like people getting drugged down by that, and it's becoming the norm up there. And once it becomes the norm, it's so hard to get people out of that.
Myles Garrett's his first season in the league was the 0-16 season.
Yeah,
right. And not that again, he gives his effort. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying, when you have a bunch of people there who are used to losing, and who, in Myles Garrett's case, I love this guy too. Joe Thomas played his entire career for this organization. He had a chance to say, you know what? I'd like to get out of there. I'd like to go somewhere where winning is a little more valued.
He had the chance to go to Denver, and he didn't want it.
Right. Myles Garrett had the chance to go anywhere he wanted to this offseason, or at least to push and stay firm on that trade. And if they don't trade him this year, then just wait till you become a free agent and then go find wherever you want. But instead, he said, never mind. I can go get a bunch of money. I'll do that. And I don't blame him for wanting the money. What I'm saying is, no one there has really, like you said, learned how to win with the Browns. They might have learned how to win elsewhere, but now they're here. And until you change it there, you got to get some culture shift there. And I don't think it's by keeping the same front office, the same coaching staff, a lot of the same star players. I don't think that's how you change culture.
There has to be a shakeup at some point. Like a guy like Chad O'Shea, the wide receivers coach, the one that out of everybody on the offense got fired but him. And then you look at the product that's on the field, and it's like,
hey, what do you want us to say?
How do you make it another year? I
don't understand.
Me
right.
too.
Yeah, it's a big problem there in Cleveland. It's not just about the players or the contracts. It's a culture shift. They need that.
I'm normally one of those people, for example, with the Angels with Ohtani and Mike Trout, that I was like, you're not going to win with them, so you might as well trade them and get everything that you can get. But the problem with that in this case is that it's not the MLB. And if they were to trade Myles Garrett, they would take a $68 million cap hit. So it's not even really a question. I don't understand why this is floating out here like that.
Just to be clear,
can't do that.
Dylan, I'm not at all saying now they should do it.
I'm not saying no, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Go back to when you could have not signed Myles Garrett. And maybe you could
still would have took a cap hit.
It still would have been a huge cap hit. And that's why I don't understand why this story is even out there, because just based off of that, you can't do it. I understand the premise of trying to get everything you can for a player of that magnitude when you don't think you're going to win a championship with him anyway. But the NFL is like no other sport. I don't even act like I understand how cap hits and all that stuff work in the NFL. It's too much to fathom. But I know that when you trade a big contract like that, it hamstrings you for the next year or two.
Doesn't it feel like, though, it's just literally oh, well, we can't trade him because of the cap hit, so we have to sign him to the biggest deal we've ever given to a player.
They didn't need to do that.
Right, and I'm saying, it just feels like they perpetually back themselves into corners and then go, well, now we can't trade this guy for sure, Right.
Or they gave him all that money and a no trade clause.
Yeah.
So he ain't going nowhere.
How do you change the culture when you're not willing to ever change anything about what you're doing, other than you keep the same coaches? You draft new quarterbacks every year. Congratulations. How's that working out? All right. The return of Tyvis Eats a Thing, maybe, coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good Thursday morning to you. We are noticing one crash on our roadways throughout the metro, and it's happening in the downtown scene. It's on that 70 westbound direction at that 70 and 71 intersection by Parsons this morning. Left lane blocked out there. Not causing any congestion, though, so at least that's some good news out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance. Tool. Bring Me the Horizon. And Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, The Offspring, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at SonicTempleFestival.com.
Get your furnace fixed fast. Call Care Heating and Cooling. 1-800-COOLING.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMensClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMensClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Imagine on an NFL Sunday being able to sit in a comfortable seat and watching 7 NFL games at once. Now imagine your favorite radio station giving away prizes, including football tickets. On Sunday, November 7th at 1 p.m., join me, Scotty Vegas, and Dave Biddle from On the Money at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus for incredible food, giant screens, and lots of betting kiosks. That's Sunday at the best place to watch the games. 1 p.m., ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Ryan Krieger, and at Krieger Ford, we know life's busy. Let us handle your car care. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or have our technicians come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today only at KriegerFord.com.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Parents, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're listening.
Yeah. Are your teens good with money?
She's a good kid.
She's the
but
best,
yeah.
but I get it. Switch to Huntington Bank, and your teen debit card can really help.
Oh?
You can set spending limits, and your kid can track budgets, so they learn that money doesn't, in fact, grow on trees.
I think we need this.
Sounds good, yeah. We feel you, parents. Let's get more from teen banking. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
Common Man and Timmy, they're good, clean boys. If you enjoy a radio show hosted by immature men with slightly above average sports knowledge, they've got you covered.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Cosby Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Tyvis is drinking a protein shake for breakfast. T-Bone is eating a protein donut, minus the protein. And it's more than one donut. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
The list coming up at 7:17. Top 5 candy bars of all time. Not just candy, right? It's candy bars. But we also have, it's trick-or-treat night in a lot of places. Tomorrow's Halloween, so we're going to do that. Dean Evison joins us at 7:30, Jackets head coach. We talk to him every Thursday at 7:30, so we will have him on to talk about the Jackets' big win over Toronto last night. 8:30, we will have Jason Cabinda on from NFL Network, former Penn State Nittany Lion, to preview the game coming up this weekend in the Shoe. Buckeyes, of course, and Nittany Lions. Focuses on that, and of course, we're always thinking about that. So plenty of discussion there. We'll get into some college football stuff, some NFL news, but of course, the most important thing we're doing today. All right, so I found at the store yesterday, I'm walking through, and I found a box of Justin Jefferson's.
Jay Jettas.
Yes, it's called the Jettas Mix. You can see this if you're watching on YouTube. So the Jettas Mix, this is brought to you by the fine folks at General Mills Cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, strawberry flavored Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I had no idea that was a thing. They have that mixed with lemon Cheerios. So it's like strawberry lemonade in cereal form with Cheerios and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's a lot going on, all right? So now I'm going to try this. Tyvis may not have to, the way the game works.
Come on now.
Very simple.
Don't rig it. I need this to be
Very
fair.
simple.
I also think that Tyvis should have to hit the gritty if he gets it wrong.
Well, I like that. That's great. I don't know if we can
You're not going to be able to see that.
Oh, we'll find a way. We'll make the cameras work to do it. Now, so here's what I have. This Justin Jefferson cereal, Jetta's Mix, was it $3.50, $4.69, or $4.90?
$4.69.
You know what? Oh, I don't have the audio up. Hang on. Wait with bated breath.
Yes.
Technically, if you go to Target, they have this cereal for $4.69. However,
no.
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it at Target.
You're not about to cheat me out this game. You said how much is the cereal? That's the
yes.
name. Okay.
And where I bought it yesterday.
How much the cereal?
I bought it at Kroger for $3.50, which is the actual price.
No, we ain't doing that.
All those prices I gave you are technically correct prices, but I bought it at Kroger. So there you go. You got to try it. Why are you not going to try it? It's just breakfast cereal. Come
I feel like this is not fair.
Fine, then you talk and I eat.
How is it?
I'm eating as well.
Tyvis, I'm not going to tell you because you have a plate of it right there. You could sit and eat. I don't have.
You know, I'm not a big cereal guy. I can't tell you the last time I had cereal.
Why do you hate Justin Jefferson?
I don't.
Jay Jettas, you hate him.
Because he went to LSU. That's why.
Okay, that's fine.
So T-Bone went to Kroger and couldn't have got us bowls or milk. But
listen, I thought we had some here. I didn't realize that.
You thought there was milk here?
Yeah, that's
all right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that.
As the kids would say, straight gas.
It's good.
And it would definitely taste better with milk.
Lemon and strawberry flavoring together. I've never had the strawberry Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I don't think there is. I didn't know there was a lemon Cheerios, but I know we're doing all kinds of flavors now with the Cheerios. Mixing those two together, it's actually pretty good.
It definitely would be better with milk.
Okay. I don't know that lemon and milk is the first thing I think of, but it's fine as it is. It's actually, you know what? I'm going to eat this during the break. It's delicious.
You know who had a cereal that I missed out on? Travis Kelce. Remember he mixed like 3 different cereals? I always wanted to try it, but
it was good. I had it. Because,
I have so many. I'm just thinking now of the song that Taylor Swift wrote, and I'm just wondering what was the name of that cereal? Because, yeah, right.
Talking about that song?
Some Woody-O's, maybe? I don't know. What you get? Eat your Woodies?
This was pre Life of a Showgirl album.
I'll tell you what. That's good cereal, though. I'll eat that. I like it. And it's the boxes. Pretty cool, too. But it was $3.50 at Kroger. That's why you got to go Krogering. Little shout out to them.
Are you going to hit the gritty during the traffic?
Yeah. Why don't you go do it? Why can't you just hit the gritty anyway? Do you want to count this as a win or a loss?
That's a win.
Okay, then you should hit the gritty because you won.
No, I hit the gritty because he said if I lose.
Oh, I thought it was if you win. I thought we would get something out of this. We get nothing other than you just ignore. You're trying the cereal.
I tried it. It was good.
Did you like the strawberry part? Did you have that?
Strawberry is the best part.
Oh, better than the lemon?
I think so.
Okay.
I concur with that.
I like the mix. The mix is very good. I have to do that again. All right, so our verdict on this Justin Jefferson cereal, overall good? We agree?
I think people should try it, for sure.
There you go. Perfect. We'll come back. Common Man and Timmy had I don't know. They just went off on something yesterday that made me mad, and I'm going to play the audio for you, and we're going to yell at them next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Noticing some light rain for our friends in Grove City this morning. A live look at that 270 and 62 area. Do be mindful. The roads could be pretty challenging with all the wet conditions we're noticing this morning. But for folks on the west side, do be mindful. Over by 70 in that westbound direction, you will encounter some delays out there. No traffic alerts necessarily, but just a lot more people in this one particular area. It's right before 142 and passing Hilliard Rome Road this morning. Just noticing a little stretch of red on that time saver traffic map. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com. College football is more chaotic than ever. New rivals, new rules, and a brand new season of Fansville. Are you fan enough to handle the drama? Then grab an ice-cold Dr. Pepper from your local Kroger and buckle up for the season. College football. It's a Pepper thing. College football fans, listen up. You can catch Carnell Tate and Dr. Pepper on November 17th. We'll be at the new Kroger at 7525 Gardwell Street in Powell from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Stop by to get your photo with Carnell Tate. See you there.
Hey, does this sound like you where every step or reach is a reminder that it hurts? The pain is there. A reminder of what you're not able to do, how far you've drifted from that life you used to have and love where you didn't have the pain. Listen, if this is you, if this is a family member, you need to talk to them about it. You need to do what I did and go to QC Kinetics. They've got the answers for you, the relief without the scalpel, without the surgery. At QC Kinetics, they tap into your body's own regenerative power. The damaged tissue, it can be healed by itself. It's not science fiction. It's your body's comeback story. The very cells in your body can help you get healed with no surgery, no pills, no long recovery, just remembering how to move and feel alive again so you can golf, hike, do all the stuff you love to do. So go check them out at qckinetics.com/Columbus or 380-208-4544. They have offices all over Columbus, so be sure to check them out at 380-208-4544.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Aaron, I'm freaking out a little that you're giving away $500 in free repairs whenever someone buys a new water heater.
When people are faced with an unexpected expense, an unexpected gift helps restore balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO. How many things can our plumbers do for $500 or less?
Tons of things.
Like what?
We can repair a toilet that's not working. We can replace a hose bib, install a utility sink or a vanity, run a water line to an appliance, replace a garbage disposal.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Replace a shutoff valve, fix an exposed water leak.
What's an exposed water leak?
It's one you can see. It's not inside a wall and it's not underground.
And we're going to do these sorts of things for free just because a person buys a water heater?
Yeah, for free.
Because we're restoring balance to the universe?
Balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Give It Away plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again HVAC technicians.
Who go to geteco.com.
Millions of fans agree. This Christmas tradition rocks. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. December 23rd, 2 shows, Nationwide Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. A portion of the proceeds benefits the James and Heather Pick Music Program.
Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means 3 things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at your neighborhood bar, or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime and Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly. Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Newman Roofing, as part of its 2025 Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to recognize individuals who go above and beyond to make a difference for people of all abilities. This week, we honor Alex Osuji. Alex has made an impact by volunteering for the Buddy Walk dance team and is a member of his church's hospitality team. During this Down Syndrome Awareness Month, Newman Roofing is proud to join forces with 10 TV and The Fan in celebrating our ongoing commitment to the community.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort. Trade in your bad feet for good feet.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Ugh, gross. Can I come over to your house one time and you not have your husband prancing around in its tidy whities?
Well, I can't do laundry because our septic line is clogged.
Call Dormar. They do same-day plumbing repair.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Columbus Blue Jackets hosted the Toronto Maple Leafs in what was the second game of a back-to-back for both squads. The Jackets got off to a 2-0 lead and never looked back and would go on to win by a final score of 6-3. The CBJ will stay in Columbus and play the St. Louis Blues Saturday. Coverage starts at 6:30 right here on The Fan. The Cleveland Cavaliers travel to Boston to play the Celtics and lost 125-105. The Cavs will play again tomorrow and host the Toronto Raptors. Game 6 of the World Series took place last night in LA between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Blue Jays won it and are now 1 game away from winning the World Series. This update was sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com.
All of the hair on their heads is slowly migrating to the lower part of their faces. And cracking. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
You can tweet the program at Bone and Tyvis 971. Packed show today. We are doing the list. Top 5 candy is what we've settled on. Top 5 candy. Halloween this weekend, right? Some people going out trick-or-treating tonight. So our list will come up at 7:17. We'll do that next. Dean Evison will join us at 7:30. Big win for the Jackets last night. We will talk about winning back-to-back. How about that? Jackets records in back-to-backs last year was terrible. If you can go out and win 2 in a row, every time you have back-to-backs, we'll take that. But that was a nice victory last night. A couple of nice victories in a row, so we will talk to Dean Evison about that at 7:30. 8:30, we will talk with a guy that... Tyvis, how'd you meet this guy? Did you run into him once?
Weirdest thing. So I did the Big Ten tailgate show for Penn State. That was like week 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm getting on the plane to go back. And, you know, it's one of them small planes. So I get on the plane, I'm sitting in my seat, and you're always looking to see, like, okay, who they going to put next to me, right? Because it's 2 seats. And mind you, I'm like one of the biggest dudes on the plane.
Sure.
Of course, they put the next biggest dude on the plane next to me. So him and I are sitting there, and he was like draped in white. And he was like, he asked me, he seen my Big Ten stuff. He's like, you work for the Big Ten? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, okay. He introduced himself, said that he was a player there, and told me that he, you know, does some stuff for Penn State, and he's at every game and all of these things. And we just just talked about our careers in the league because he bounced around a little bit. He played for Detroit and all these things. And then I was telling him how I bounced around, and we talked about Ohio State versus Penn State. It was a great time, man, and we really hit it off and connected, and, yeah, here we are.
Jason Kabinda, who now we find out is the Penn State, one of the guys who does pregame for Penn State.
Yes.
He's also been on the NFL Network, played in the league like you said. He will join us at 8:30 to talk a little Penn State football, so we'll do all that. Can I get to this common man stuff from yesterday?
Please.
What did he say?
All right. Well, first off, so Tuesday night was NBA on NBC, and it's back, and we love all that, and it's great. So yesterday, we talked about it a little bit. Michael Jordan had a segment because now, if you didn't see this, Michael Jordan was paid, is it $40 million to talk about basketball? And we all thought when that happened, this is going to be epic, right?
Yeah, we did.
Michael Jordan's going to come on, he'll sit at the desk, and he's going to break down basketball games.
I feel kind.
NBC.
I feel kind.
You should.
This is not what I thought. This is not what I thought. I thought he'd be at the desk, studios,
or maybe at his house with like a live feed.
Yeah, I thought it would be like not quite what Tom Brady does, because Tom Brady's on the call, but
right.
I thought like he would give some input on the game that they're at. Like I thought that would be what we get.
Sure.
Yeah, like I thought, Victor Wembanyama off to a good start. Michael Jordan, how do you feel about that? No, because this has been taped for months.
What do you think of Giannis Antetokounmpo? How could a guy like that have played in your era? Right? Let's hear from Michael Jordan himself. No. Instead, what we're getting is, what was the first week? It was just basically like
it was just Michael Jordan, Mike Tirico, just kind of loving on Michael Jordan, disgustingly.
Yeah, fine. And so then they teased, well, we're going to talk about load management in week 2. And so that's what they did yesterday and here on Tuesday. Here is a little bit of that audio so you can understand what we're talking about if you missed this segment.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day of work or your next, challenge. Now, I'm the worst. Maybe I'm not one of the guys that you would probably model that, or
I was going to say, did you do that every time?
But you should think about that in retrospect of what load management really is. I always felt like one, it was a sense of pride for the fans that are paying.
Right.
2 is a sense of making sure that I stay sharp. I'm not going to lose it. And 3, I want our rhythm as a team to always be there. It can disrupt that synergy that's happening.
That's fine. All fine thoughts, all fair. I'm sure a lot of you agree with that. What I would maybe point out, and I like that Mike Tirico did, was like, would you call it load management when you went to the casino until 3 a.m. and when you played
he said
36 holes of golf?
That's why he said I wouldn't be the guy that you would model after, because he knows.
Right. There's a little thing about living in glass houses and throwing stones that maybe Michael Jordan should have thought.
He's throwing rocks and hiding his hand. Is what you're doing.
Hypocrisy.
Also, did a lot of these guys who were taking off like 10 or 12 games a year, did they go disappear for 2 years because of a gambling scandal? Any thoughts on that, Michael? Did they unretire like 17 times? No, because those guys have actually given the fans more basketball over the years than Michael Jordan did, where he's like, oh, I can't play now. Oh, wait, I'm back. David Stern suspended me. I played for the Birmingham Barons. Is that what load management is when you're hitting in AA and you're hitting 230? Like, I'm just saying, let's have some real conversation about load management, Michael. I'd rather have a guy who misses 10 games a year but can actually play for 20 years than a guy who played for 13. Or whatever it was, 15? Is that how many we got from Michael?
Yes.
Like, not enough.
So you just said that the guys now are giving us more basketball. And I feel like when you said that, people are like, how do you figure when they're sitting out games all the time? So here's what I did last night.
Yeah.
Okay. I took the average of all the MVPs from the 90s, which was 6 of them: Magic, MJ, Barkley, Hakeem, Robinson, and Malone. And I averaged out how many seasons they played, how many games they played total in their career. Okay. So they played on average 15.83 seasons and 1,125 games.
Okay.
Then I did the same thing for all the MVPs in the 2010s.
Sure.
LeBron, D. Rose, who should be an outlier, but we'll just throw it in because it doesn't even matter for this argument. KD, Steph, Westbrook, Harden, Giannis. Took the average of those. They've already, on average, played more seasons than those guys and are all still currently playing.
Yeah.
And they've played approximately 27 games less. But like I said, they're all still playing after this year. That average amount of games that they play over those guys is going to be way up. And most of these guys aren't retiring at the end of the season this year. They're probably going to play another season after that. And some of them even another season after that. So the actual amount of games played in their careers will exceed by a long shot those dudes in the 90s.
No, but don't let that get in the way. And by the way, Michael Jordan also admitted in this interview, he was asked, like, did you really do it for the kid up in the 80th row and C deck or whatever? And he said, no, I really did it because I wanted to prove everybody wrong. Because I love going to those buildings when people were booing me and I'd show them how good I was.
So what's the problem that Common Man had? Where does Common Man?
Well, the issue is, here's a little bit from Common Man. He, instead of saying, it feels like for $40 million and all this hype we got about this, maybe we get Michael Jordan actually talking about the games and not just doing the Charles Barkley thing of like, nobody can play now. Everybody sucks. I'm better than all of them. They're all terrible. When I played, this is what we did. They don't do that now. Instead of doing that whole thing, Michael is just, that apparently is good for Common Man.
Oh my God, Michael. Who thought for a second he was going to sit there and say, yeah, I'm all for load management. No, he's saying what Michael Jordan is supposed to say.
I'm very pro player, and I think when LeBron sits out 13 games a season when he's completely healthy is exactly what I would do
He's saying,
these days.
Look, I played every single game. You got a guy in the last row up there. He's saving his pennies to come watch me. I owe it to him to go out there and give it my all. I love it.
That's right. Michael Jordan also, every away city he went to, he did camps for the Boys and Girls Club for free. He did charity work because he loved all the fans so much. It wasn't because he wanted to go in there and show everybody how great he was. It wasn't like the same motivation that most of these players had. No, Michael Jordan was altruistic. He did it all for basically charity work. Then this quote drove me crazy because Timmy gets Jacob Reimer, who was filling in. He asked Jacob Reimer about Michael Jordan, who, again, Jacob Reimer was a sperm when Michael Jordan was playing. But let's just go
Rhyme time. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Like, there's no basketball fan alive that doesn't want to sit there and listen to what Michael Jordan has to say. That's even if you disagree with his opinion, right?
Yeah, absolutely. When I hear Michael Jordan talking on my television, I stop what I'm doing, and I'm locked in on what he's saying.
First, Reimer, blink if you're okay. Like, I felt like that was a little bit of a hostage situation where he was just like, Reimer, you like this? It's like, yeah, man, whatever you say, it's good. But also, Jacob Reimer is the biggest North Carolina fan in history. So, yeah, I would think that a big North Carolina fan would want to hear from Michael Jordan.
I mean, he's not wrong with saying what he's saying, though. But the reason that that's the case is because you don't hear from Michael Jordan a lot. Like, he doesn't do media like that. So,
oh, no. Michael Jordan loves to give back to the game, except he just never appears on TV unless they give him $40 million. But he loves the game. He loves the game.
That's my point.
Loves the game.
My point
loves
is,
the game.
So, like, when Reimer
gives back to the game.
When Reimer says that when you see Michael Jordan on TV, you stop what you're doing to listen to what he's saying, it's because you don't see him.
Michael Jordan has done more for...
If he was a talking head all the time, you just keep it moving.
By the way, I see Michael Jordan all the time because I watch NASCAR, and I see him all the time. Michael Jordan has given more to NASCAR in the last 10 years.
Would he be on? He be talking?
He owns a team. He's his team. He's all the time. They interview him and talk to him about racing.
But it's not about basketball.
I'm just saying Michael Jordan has given more to NASCAR in the last 5 years than he's given to the NBA. But no, but Michael Jordan's great, and I apparently suck, according to Common Man and Timmy.
I even saw Bone tweet about this. Bone was negative.
Of course he's negative. He's negative about anything that involves Michael Jordan.
He was negative about Michael Jordan and his thoughts about load management.
This is why I can't work with the man anymore.
I saw you tweet this, Bone, and I had to say, like, geez, come on. Like, just enjoy the segment. It's Michael Jordan sitting down there and talking ball. You love basketball. Michael Jordan's willing to talk about it. We should all listen.
He's a butthurt Cavs fan that never got over it.
What's that even mean?
Well, apparently, because Craig Elo hit a shot when I was 8. I've never gotten over. Which, one, not a Cavs fan, but 2, I don't care about that. I'd love to hear Michael Jordan talk about basketball. I'd love to hear him talk about the game that's happening, not what he did 30 years ago. That's what I'd like to hear.
They should just call this segment "Get Off My Lawn." That's what they should call it. It's ridiculous. And also, we now forever have this drop whenever a boomer or Gen X, D-Generation X, wants to be out here just giving Michael Jordan on-air fellatio. We have this.
Oh my God, Michael!
That's what you guys all sound like anytime we talk about Michael Jordan.
By the way, I know a lot of like the younger generation is like, oh, Michael wasn't that good. He wouldn't have played. Listen, I watched all of his games. I was there from start to finish. I saw the whole career. He was everything they said he was. The idea that he's the only one that could do it, no, stop. I don't need to have that argument, but I'm just telling you, like, Michael Jordan talking about how load management sucks. Sorry, I don't need it.
I mean, I'm just mad at the fact that he's not talking about the game that's being played.
Right. Yeah, it's not current. It's just
all the other stuff.
Macro perspectives of the NBA is like, what he's giving us.
Yeah, I feel like all the other stuff is stuff that they can have on a conversation. If he like joined the broadcast, like, oh, Mike, what did you think of load management? Like, that would be fine and all. But like, I kind of wanted to know about what he thought about these players that's playing, like that's on the court while we're watching the game.
Hey, you just watched the first half. What did you think about that matchup?
Next segment, Michael Jordan joins the booth. Like, that's what I thought.
You know what would get me excited? Michael Jordan breaking down film of the game at halftime.
Yeah,
that would get me excited.
I'd watch that 100%.
But you know what? This was taped in July, so you can't get that.
No, and we'll get like one update around maybe the All-Star break where they'll do it again. They'll tape another interview, and that'll last the rest of the year.
And then
excited for it.
Timmy, later in that conversation, he's like, oh, I'm okay with them doing it that way. And then he's like, oh, wait, is he wearing the same clothes? Yes, he's wearing the same clothes because it's taped.
It's one interview. They're going to chop up into 20 segments. It sucks. All right, anyway, top 5 candy next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Thursday. We are noticing a big incident for folks in our south side, really, as you're passing Lockburn. A crash on 23, that northbound direction at London Groveport Road, a right lane blocked out there. We also have a right lane blocked not too far away, 317 southbound at South High Street, also with the same exact crash. According to officials, looks like 3 cars are involved, 2 people taken to the hospital. Hope everyone is okay. But again, if you're heading out the door this morning, be safe and go slow on these wet, rainy roads. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
We're hiring commercial dock and door technicians at Capital Door Solutions in Columbus. Come to our job fair with on-site interviews Tuesday, November 4th, 2 to 6 p.m. No experience necessary. We will train motivated applicants to repair and install commercial doors. Hiring bonus up to $2,500. Health, dental, vision, and 401k. Capital Door Solutions. Apply in person Tuesday, November 4th, 2 to 6 p.m. Capital Door Solutions, 777 Dearborn Park Lane in Columbus.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up, you get early payout on parlays too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Hey, it's Anthony. Wouldn't you want to drive into the new season with a brand new Honda from Germain Honda of Dublin? You can lease the 25 Honda Accord LX for just $199 a month or finance at 3.99% APR. Or the 26 Honda CR-V LX all-wheel drive, leasing from only $319 a month or finance from 4.99% APR. These fall deals are fantastic. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270, or you can shop online anytime at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun. Your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers? Use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions that'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
No matter who they are, what they look like, or how much money their parents make, every child deserves a high-quality public education. That's why your vote matters so much. Learn about the school board candidates on your ballot in this election and make your plan to vote on or before Election Day, November 4th.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Love football, love wings? Put those bad boys together and you get Austin and Vern live at Roosters.
Presented by Bryant Heating and Cooling.
Large amounts of football and all the donkey sauce you can handle. Mondays on the Fans YouTube channel. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Scattered showers this morning, otherwise cloudy and breezy with wake-up temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, but it'll feel even colder than that. We'll have rain on and off throughout the day today and gusty winds continuing. We'll struggle to get in the mid to upper 40s to low 50s, and then we head into the evening. For those who might be trick-or-treating, could see some lingering showers, otherwise cloudy, damp, and chilly with gusty winds continuing. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with a 10 weather impact forecast.
We are your radio home for the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. We may have a bit of a football problem. Oh, yeah. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Both of these men played sports in high school. Only one of them was good at it. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Jack, it's huge win. They got two of them back-to-back, too. Love to see that. Taking both the back-to-back games, 6-3 last night against Toronto. The only game on in all of North America when it came to the NHL, and everybody got to watch Toronto get destroyed by your CBJ. We will talk to Dean Evison, the architect of that destruction, coming up in just about 10 minutes, 7:30. We will talk with the head coach next. And also coming up at 8:30, talk with Jason Kabinda, NFL Network, former NFL player, also played for Penn State. He covers the Nittany Lions, does their pregame. We will talk with him about the game this weekend, coming up in just about 1 hour.
The best, the worst, and sometimes even the dumbest. It's all here on The List.
Sponsored by Midwest Cards. Experience collecting in a whole new way.
Shout out to Midwest Cards, by the way. Get down to the Arena District when you're swinging through there. Maybe if you're going to, I don't know, whatever's happening to the Arena District these days. Got to check
Jackets on a 3-game winning streak.
Got to check out their card shop. It's pretty great. They got a ton of packs if you like to rip, if you like to maybe have an adult beverage while you shop for cards. Love going to that spot. It's great. All right. Top 5 candy of all time. We are looking at Halloween, of course. Tomorrow, trick-or-treat night for some of you is tonight. And for those of you who have kids and you're taking them out there, that means tomorrow or Saturday, whenever you get to it, that's your day to steal all their candy.
Are you one of them dads that say, let me check it for
you
any holes?
Got to check it, of course. And then, of course, also got to make sure that, hey, we don't need all of these candies. But my kids, actually my middle daughter, does not like chocolate and peanut butter together. It's not a thing for her.
So you'll take all the Reese's.
Oh, yeah. All right, so you will see a theme with my top 5 candies, but at number 5, I have the peanut butter M&Ms. Great candy, love them, always enjoyable. Peanut butter M&Ms, number 5 for me.
Number 5 for me, I'm going with a nice, good Milky Way.
A little caramel action in there.
Caramel, yeah.
That's good. Nothing wrong with the Milky Way. Did make my top 5, but good.
That's cool.
Dylan, where are you at?
Number 5 for me, and I'm afraid this might be a hot take. Twizzlers, especially during this time when they're in like the little pack.
Yeah.
I think they taste different in there than they do like when you get the big bag from the store.
That's interesting.
That is disgusting.
See, I knew it was coming.
Hang on. I'll eat a Twizzler, but now my wife.
I will not eat a regular Twizzler.
Really?
It got to be like a different flavor.
That's weird.
So you're not about.
I guess if you don't like the strawberry licorice flavor, that's fine.
Yeah.
I would just say Mrs. T-Bone is a big fan of just the regular, like straight Twizzlers in a pack.
I ain't had a
the big one from the grocery store. Yeah, she's a fan of that. Number 4, Take 5. Reese's Take 5. You had one of those?
Yeah, you sound like Timmy.
Well, we have similar taste in candy. I'm not going to lie, but the Take 5 is excellent. Excellent candy bar. Or candy product. I have it at number 4.
Number 4 for me, I went with a good old classic Snickers bar.
Snickers is also good.
Get hungry, you hangry, eat a Snickers.
I don't have it in my top 5, but it's good.
What's wrong with you?
Because it's fine. I've had them. They're great.
Wow.
Dylan?
My number 4 is Sour Patch Kids.
See, you're not a
chocolate guy.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Just wait for the rest of my list.
Okay. But yeah, the Sour Patch Kids are good. My kids love those.
You reminded me of my wife. She's not a chocolate eater. She's more of a sweet tarts and all that.
We used to do those. You ever do those nuclear warheads? You ever do those?
Yeah.
Those were
sour ones.
Yeah, the sour ones.
Make your face squinch up.
Exactly right. Number 3, apparently I found out earlier today, you guys don't know this candy bar, but the Fifth Avenue bar.
I can't believe this.
It's fantastic.
I don't know what it is.
It's got chocolate. It's got peanut butter. It's got crispy wafers in it. It's really good. It's one of the best candy bars you could ever have.
I'll have to. Is it still sold at like the gas station?
It's not a candy bar from the 80s. Not like candy cigarettes.
I've never seen it.
It's a real candy bar. I promise you. I'm
going to the gas station today and I'm going to try to find it.
Yeah, you got to get one.
Number 3 for me is a Twix bar.
Which flavor?
The regular Twix.
Oh, okay. Well, because they have a peanut butter Twix. They have salted caramel.
When I'm speaking, I'm talking about the original.
Okay, the original gold package Twix with the red letters on it.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's a very good candy bar as well. I agree. Not on my top 5. Dylan, go ahead.
What? What are you talking about?
Not on my top 5.
It's not my top 5 either. Number 3
y'all out to lunch.
for me is a good old Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad to know that you feel that way because I love a Kit Kat bar.
Is it on your list?
It is on my list.
Oh, okay,
as a
good.
matter of fact. But let me tell you, with a Kit Kat bar, here's the thing that I do, and I don't care.
Oh, I do. You do it. You eat it in layers.
I don't need society's rules. I eat it how I want.
I eat it in layers.
Sometimes I go from the side. Sometimes I just eat I take a big bite out of I don't break them all off.
That's psychotic behavior.
I don't care.
What are you talking about?
It's my mouth. I can put it what I want when I want.
Whoa. Okay. Cut it up.
What's wrong with that? The Kit Kat's great. I love it. But sometimes I want to eat it in sticks. Sometimes I just want to eat it as a big wafer bar and just take a big old bite right out of the middle of it.
They're supposed to break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I'm just
Wait a
telling
minute.
you.
So you don't break them off individually?
I said sometimes I do. And by the way, it's number 2 on my list.
It's number 2 on my list too. But
delicious.
But anyways,
yeah.
So you'll get a pack of 4.
Yeah.
And just bite it.
You're just biting it wherever you feel like that day.
Sometimes.
That is psychotic behavior.
No, it's not. I said
I've never heard this before.
Oh, I mean, I don't follow society's rules, Tyvis. I do what I want.
Federal prison.
I don't follow the rules. I do what I want. That's number 2 for me. You have it at number 2 as well?
Number 2, Kit Kat.
Dylan, what do you have at number 2?
Number 2 for me is a good old-fashioned just Hershey's milk chocolate bar. And I also break those up. I'm not just taking a bite of that like a psychopath.
This list is a little skewed.
I'm sorry. That
would never make my top
That's
5.
a baking ingredient. That's just like let me go just get a bag of coconut shavings and do that too. Like what? Like that goes into better things. Hershey's chocolate is delicious, but there's nothing else to it. That's barely candy. It's just milk chocolate in a bar. That's not enough for me. I need something else. It's basic. Sorry, I'll eat my Kit Kats how I want.
Sometimes basic is it's necessary.
That's very basic. Number 1 for me is not basic, but it is great. I love a Reese's cup, but I'm not going Reese's cup. I'm going the Reese's peanut butter shapes. I'm throwing them all in as a candy on their own because year round there's a pumpkin, there's a Christmas tree, there's an egg. There's something else in the summer, I forget. But they always find a way to make the Reese's shapes into something. I think those have a better chocolate to peanut butter ratio than the cups do. And you don't have the stupid foil. So for me, the Reese's peanut butter shapes, number 1.
Well, It's funny because I'm going with a Reese's number 1 too, but I'm torn. It's Reese's / okay, so I got the Reese's Pieces.
Pieces are great.
/ Reese's Sticks.
Ooh, the sticks are good too.
That's like my favorite one.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, the sticks being at number 1.
Sticks.
If you had to pick, which one do you pick?
Sticks.
Okay, 6 or 1 for you.
But I'm my list, I'm splitting it. Pieces.
I don't
and
like
sticks.
this. I don't like ties, but okay, fine.
Have you ever had?
It's all Reese's.
Have you ever had the cup with the pieces in it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Straight gas.
It was really good, and I was ashamed of myself because in that moment I felt like a big guy.
Dylan, what was your number 1?
Mine is also Reese's, and I used to, maybe as recently as 5 years ago, be like, Reese's. That's a basic take to say that that's the best candy. Well, you know what?
Compared to Hershey's chocolate bar, it's not a basic take.
Sometimes the consensus is right, and I feel like with candy bars, that's most people's favorite, and the consensus is correct.
Yeah. I feel bad for like Josh Perry.
I do too.
He's never going to experience.
He's got a peanut allergy.
I just think
a Reese's.
But also, I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and eat it.
I don't
No.
I don't know why I can't think of it right now, but what do you like when someone has an allergic reaction, you hit them with the
EpiPen?
The EpiPen.
Yeah.
Just go over to his house.
No.
With the EpiPen.
This is not medical advice. I want to be very clear. This is not medical advice. Don't do this.
And then 5 seconds later, just stab him with it.
No.
I think it would be.
I don't think
it'd
that's
be
a good
okay.
idea. Don't do that.
Maybe you guys live in a full candy bar neighborhood. I'm sure there's a doctor there. Bring the doctor over as well.
I mean, if I developed a peanut allergy, that's probably would be my strategy, but I don't think that's good medical advice, just for what it's worth. All right, we'll talk to CBJ head coach Dean Evison 2 minutes away. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
A heads up for folks over on the east side. If you're passing Minerva Park and heading towards Gahanna, the right shoulder is currently blocked on 270. That's southbound direction at Morse Road because of a disabled vehicle out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Fan traffic sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Another summer is ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T, because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
Freshly brewed coffee.
Yes, it's coffee time. Coffee.
And a chat with Jackets coach Dean Evison and his tattooed thighs. I shall call this segment Coffee with the Coach.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Big win last night for the Jackets. They had a back-to-back, and they get both of them. Taking the one here against Toronto. The only game going in the NHL. All of the Northern Hemisphere got to watch the Jackets decimate the Maple Leafs 6-3 down there nationwide. Now joining us, Blue Jackets head coach Dean Evison on the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Coach, thanks for taking the time this morning. Great win last night. How are you feeling today?
Thank you, guys. Obviously really good. Clearly,
we talked about our road record getting better, but certainly our home record hasn't been the best. But to get closer to 500 here at home here, certainly is really good, and get back-to-back wins is awesome.
Coach, since you've given me that jersey, 3-1, and we're scoring a lot of goals. I'm just saying, Coach, two things can be true there. What have you seen outside of me getting a jersey has helped you be able to put more in the net?
Well, that clearly was the most important part of all of what has happened here. But no, I mean, we were getting really good opportunities throughout the start of the season. For whatever reason, they just weren't going in the net. But we talked, I think, early in the year. Well, I know we talked as a group and probably with you guys, and we wanted to keep the puck out of the net as well. We've done that. We knew that if we continue to do the right things, is continue to play the right way and get those scoring chances, the ones that we normally get as a team, that they would eventually go in the net.
Last night, Charlie Coyle hits a career high in assists. Matthew Olivier, career high in assists and points. Cole Sillinger has a 2-goal game, his 5th 3-point game combined in his career. And that third line was going last night. I mean, I know those guys, the reports were before the game, they got together and kind of went over some stuff, talked about some things about what they were doing, what they wanted to change. How impactful was that meeting, do you think? Obviously, it looks good on the ice, but as a coach, when you hear stuff like that's going on, that's got to make you feel good.
Well, I'm going to give our assistant coaches a lot of praise. They put a bunch of clips together of their line. They sat together with that line and, just talked about some things. And not that obviously the line itself was committed to getting better, but the guys, put in the time to, talk to them, communicate with them, talked about what they were doing. And just as we just said, they were doing such a wonderful job of keeping the puck out of the net. It just didn't go in the net for them. But we knew, and they knew, that if they continued to do the right things, continue to play the right way, to all zones, keep it out of the net, that they get opportunities to keep put it in the net. And they play a big role in our hockey club as far as checking goes. But the opportunity to score goals against top lines on the other team is there for them, and it went in obviously last night.
Coach, back-to-backs is hard, but back-to-backs when you got to travel is even harder. How was it that you was able to keep them with this intensity? I mean, obviously they beat Buffalo 4-3 and then come back the next night and travel back home and win 6-3. How was they able to keep that intensity going?
Well, it's the depth of our, not only our team, but the organization, right? When we played in Buffalo, all the minutes throughout our lineup, the 12 forwards and 6D, the minutes were limited because we were able to play everybody, in all situations, especially when we get out on the road. So then we come back here, in a back-to-back situation, we still have our legs, we still have the energy level. Just speaks to the depth. We're not, expending energy with one line or two defensemen and or one goaltender, right? I mean, we feel very comfortable putting both goalies in the net, all 6D, and clearly all 12 forwards.
Jackets coach Dean Evison joining us on the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. We talked about that Buffalo win and being on the road and doing that. That fourth line, Myles Wood, Isaac Lundestrom, and Igor Chinakhov, who's had a lot of discussion about him over his time here with the CBJ, they had a phenomenal night, and they looked great. And I know it's funny, after that game, I saw some fans saying, oh, Chinakhov, move him up a line. What about that? When is he going to get more time? When you see how, all of these lines are rolling right now, though, I mean, good problems to have. And I think the continuity seems like right now it's at a pretty good level, right?
The balance, right? And, I mean, there's certain guys that play on, special teams, obviously. They're going to get a little bit more ice time. And, to be honest with you, we talked to the entire organization at the first day of training camp that we're going to establish roles that we feel as a coaching staff, as a management staff, that you guys are fitted for. Now, that doesn't mean that your role has to stay the same. You can change your role. You can play on the penalty kill by, defending better, blocking shots more. You can play on the power play by being more tenacious and opportunities to score goals and/or scoring goals. And you can get more ice time by, playing the right way and playing hard every night. So that's what we've challenged the group to do. There's no question that, it's not one single guy. Everybody in the organization has that opportunity. And, hopefully we have that healthy competition throughout the forward lines and or the forwards, the D, and again, the goaltenders as well.
Dean, with Halloween coming up tomorrow, what is your favorite Halloween candy? And do you give out full-size candy bars to the trick-or-treaters?
Well, I live in a condo, so I don't get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters coming around here. I'm not a big candy guy, so I can't speak to that. But I certainly did like, and enjoyed trick-or-treating when I was young. But I hope everybody stays safe out there. That's the only thing.
What was did you have a go-to costume when you were a kid, or was there at least for me, there were a couple costumes was like, man, I would have loved to have gotten to. We never got to wear it. Was there a costume you wanted to do? You never got to as a kid.
Well, there's two that I really, that I wanted. I wanted to be an NHL hockey player, which ended up, coming to fruition, and then I wanted to be a cowboy. So I still gotta get myself a horse. So we'll see if that happens.
Well, I see next week you guys are heading out to the Western Canada and part of the Western United States. There's probably some ample opportunities out there in Alberta. I'm guessing if you want to do a little wrangling. Maybe go to the Stampede or something in Calgary, right?
Yeah, there's a few rodeos out there. The Calgary Stampede I've been to many times. So I'll see if I can grab a horse and bring it back.
There you go. Perfect. Well, as long as you bring some wins back, that's what everybody wants, right? But yeah, great stuff.
Yes, sir.
Great stuff. Thanks for taking the time this morning. All right. We appreciate it. Enjoy, I don't know if it's downtime, but a couple days till the next game. You guys start up Saturday night again with the Blues at Nationwide. We look forward to watching it then. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
There you go. Dean Evison on the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Did you have a costume you wanted to wear when you were a kid? You never got to?
I always wanted to dress up like the Joker.
Oh, that.
I would have did it. I would have did it for tomorrow, but it involves face paint.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow, by the way, we are all dressing up. So
Pickle Rick.
Is it Pickle Rick or is it something else? We're going to find out. It's a surprise.
Rick.
Big surprise. Dylan, do you have your costume?
I have 90% of my costume. It's right now. It's definitely wearable. It's about the accessories.
Okay, that's fine.
Does UPS go deliver it?
No, I have. So last night when I got home from the Blue, they delivered the stuff at like 8:00 last night, and it was just sitting on my porch the whole night while I was at the Blue Jackets game, and I was like, I hope it's there when I get home.
And it was.
It was, thankfully.
All right, good. But you got it. So
you think people would steal your package?
Yeah, porch pirates are a whole thing, man.
They wouldn't steal your package. They steal your check, though. I tell you that. That's what they will steal.
Well, tomorrow on the show, we're all going to be dressed up in some form or fashion. So if you want to see what it is, we're not telling you what our costumes are. You have to tune into the YouTube channel tomorrow, bright and early, 6 a.m. We'll wear them all day, though, right? Are we all committed to this? We're not like taking them off after 15 minutes? Tyvis, you're wearing
that's why I bought the one I bought, because I'm wearing it.
All right, I'm wearing mine. So, Dylan, you can wear yours. All right, there we go. We're doing all that next. Tomorrow, costume day here on T-Bone and Tyvis. One of the big college football jobs. Sounds like it's a disaster waiting to happen. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. Well, the roads are still looking pretty damp out there, and we are noticing a new traffic alert into our system. For folks over on the east side, really, as you're passing Minerva Park and heading towards Gahanna and the airport, we have a disabled vehicle we're looking at, 270 in that southbound direction at Morse Road. Right shoulder currently blocked out there. Not seeing any congestion out there, but of course, want to make sure folks are taking it nice and slow on these wet roads this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest reasons people get new windows, Wilson, is that old windows make for an uncomfortable house with crazy high roller coaster energy bills.
Leslie, people love being uncomfortable on roller coasters. The ups, the downs, the gurgling in your stomach because you had 5 corn dogs before getting on.
Did that happen to you, Wilson?
What? No.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment
on any 4-tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyear's and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Do you feel the nip in the air? Oh, baby, people think summer's driving season. They're wrong. You spend more time in your car this time of year taking your dirty, annoying kids to dirty, annoying things. Go see my friends at Germain Lexus. They have special rates as low as 4.49% on their most popular models, including the 2026 TX350. Lease a 2026 NX for as low as $449 per month. And if new isn't your thing, they have plenty of L certified inventory on the lot. Stop in and see them. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Shop Meijer and get a head start on your gifting list with early holiday deals. There's something for everyone. Yankee Candle large jars are 40% off. Get 20% off select Lego City and Friends building sets. Select board games like Clue or Scrabble are just $15 each. And Element 40-inch smart TVs are 50% off. Save a good deal more on the gifts they can't get enough of at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky's Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan. One of these guys still believes he can play in the NFL. It's T-Bone. He says it's because of his low center of gravity. He's dumb. This is Bone and Tyvis.
If you have missed anything from the show, you can always find the podcast wherever you get podcasts. Just search T-Bone and Tyvis. We are right there, free of charge, easy to find. It's just T-Bone and Tyvis, very simple search term, and then you'll have it right in your device anytime you want to listen. Maybe you want to listen at midnight. Maybe you want to listen at 6 p.m. instead of 6 a.m. That's fine. We're here 6 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. You can listen to us whenever it's convenient for you. You can catch up on things like our interview with Dean Evison, which we just had, Jackets head coach. You can listen to our top 5 candy list that we just did, or you can listen to us argue with Common Man and Timmy about the fact that they love Michael Jordan, and we're fine with Michael Jordan. We just don't think he's the greatest. Like, everything he does isn't always great. Anyway, if you want to hear any of that and more, you can find it on the podcast right now. Just go add it in your favorite podcast app. Chris tweeted us and said, top 5 candy bars. He tweeted this at Bone and Tyvis 971. Top 5 candy bars: Hershey's Cookies and Cream, Butterfinger, Cookies and Cream Twix, very good bar. He said the Zero bar, very underrated. Tyvis, you need to try one.
I tried.
You've had it.
Yeah,
I haven't had one.
That's him.
I haven't had one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the white chocolate bars. I don't know what to tell you. And Reese's Cup, he put, I think, is his number 5 or number 1. I'm not sure. But Chris, thanks for that list. You can send us yours if you want to. At Bone and Tyvis 971. Also, I saw in the YouTube chat, Tryhard said, I was hard on the Jackets to start the year, but I'm happy to eat crow. They look great in this stretch. Yes, they do. They have looked fantastic. Got a couple days off, and then they get back to it Saturday night against the Blues, and then they go on the road for a decent, I think, 4 or 5 games out west. So
I think that they'll be in the thick of it.
Yeah,
it's going to come down.
If they keep playing like this,
I hope it don't come down to the last game like it did last year. But I hope that they've been in clinch by then. But I definitely can see them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and this is coming from a rookie eye of
That's
hockey.
okay, but you know what? They look very good right now. I'll give you that. Joe also says it's fine that I like to take a bite out of a Kit Kat. Like a whole bite out of just
I've
the
never
slab
heard
Kit
of
Kat.
that.
It's not
I've
okay.
never
Have you ever
heard
tried
of that.
it?
No.
Do it. It's a great texture experience. I love it. And it breaks all the rules, which I also love.
You know, recently I was in the airport, and something that I bought and I enjoyed was a Crunch bar, a Nestle's Crunch bar.
That used to be my favorite as a kid.
It was delicious. I didn't break it off. I bit it just like you said. It was delicious.
Well, yeah, because the Nestle Crunch bar technically has those little rectangles in it.
Some of them.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't bother with those either. I've never done that in my life. Now, let me ask you, does it still come with the foil wrapping? Oh,
not the one that I had.
We got rid of that? Okay, that's fine. They used to have it where you'd open it and there'd be foil and you had to undo that too. Very good. Right. Now, what I will tell you to look up real quick, and then we'll get to this big college football story. PB Max. This thing, they stopped making it probably 30 years ago. But when I was a kid, it was like a square chocolate kind of bar.
Okay.
Just a square, but it had Krispies in it. It had peanut butter in it, and it was like thick. It was a thick boy. It was so good.
You know what this looked like? This looks like the peanut butter Snickers bar.
A little bit, yeah.
That's what
it's a little bit like
the yellow pack, not the brown. The yellow pack of Snickers.
Well, didn't they have like that Snicker bar where it was like one little square and it was, or not little, but it was like a decent size.
It's the peanut butter.
These things were like the size of your palm. They were decent sized, and I don't know why they stopped making them. But the PB Max bar with 2 X's, delicious. I wish they would bring it back. If they do, I will take a week off. Just because it will be an orgy of PB Max, and I will not be able to contain myself. All right, so Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, he was talking yesterday, and I don't know, have you ever heard this guy talk? Either of you ever hear the governor of Louisiana talk, Jeff Landry?
Does he sound like how Brian Kelly was trying to sound?
Yes. Very, like he has a very Cajun accent. He also has kind of like hey, let me tell you what. Hey. Like he's got a very like showman type of persona about him. I can see how he is like charismatic and gets people to like him.
So like Ed Orgeron meets Colonel Sanders.
It's like, you know what it is? Yes. It's like Ed Orgeron. If you know who Dana Carvey is, Dana Carvey from Saturday Night Live, he looks a little like Dana Carvey doing a bit of like a Cajun character. If you told Dana Carvey, be a Cajun, this is what I think would pop out as this governor of Louisiana. Anyway, Jeff Landry was asked because the governor has gotten involved in the LSU firing of Brian Kelly, and now, of course, they're going to hire a new head coach. It is Louisiana State University, so I guess technically the governor has some purview there, right? He was asked by one of the reporters, is the AD, Scott Woodward, going to be allowed to hire the next head coach? And Jeff Landry, the governor of the state, said absolutely not. He will have nothing to do with it.
Sheesh.
He said, I'm going to appoint a committee and then they're going to pick the next head coach. And you know those committees, that's always a recipe for success. When you have 20 people in a room, all bureaucrats trying to figure out which coach is the best one for our ball club, that's going to be real great.
You see who's rumbling that LSU might go back after?
Who are they talking about?
Ed Orgeron.
No, Ed Orgeron thinks that.
That's
it.
Ed Orgeron did say he would love to come back, and it's like, yeah, man, I don't know that they're going to bring him back. Go look at when he got fired.
He said, and I quote, "I'd love to. Are you kidding me? I just got to get in my truck. I'll be there today."
Of course he would.
In short, Ed Orgeron got fired for going 500 after winning the national championship and being too horny. Okay,
yes,
those are his crimes.
It's the horny part that I feel like probably gets him in more trouble these days. But then again, if he can win football games, who's going to care? I guess they won't at this point. Also, the governor of the state said he would let Donald Trump pick the head coach before he would let Scott Woodward pick the head coach. And then I thought,
why is he the AD?
Well, then I read this and I was like, wait, is this governor, is he a Republican or a Democrat? Because I didn't know how he meant that. Turns out he's a Republican. So he's saying, like, I'll let the president, he wasn't being negative, I guess, towards the president. He was just saying, I'll let him pick before I'll let the AD of the school. So a very bizarre coaching search going on in Louisiana. That one is going to be dicey. And I think we talk about how good these jobs are. Let me ask you, if you're a head coach, Tyvis, and you have the ability, like you're Lane Kiffin, and you're getting the Ole Miss money where you can just stay there and make a lot of money, you can go to Florida where they're going to throw a bag at you, and you're going to have a very good shot to go win a national championship, but you have to rebuild things. Or you can go to LSU, which we all think is the best job and probably has the most money and all that. But now you got to deal with the circus that is the governor and a board of directors picking which of you is going to be, like, which head coach they want. That sounds like too many cooks in the kitchen. Maybe that Florida job is more appealing now, or even the Penn State job over going to LSU.
In the word, I'm going to quote a great philosopher. His name is Future.
Great.
He said, do you want to cry in a Rolls Royce? Do you want to go cry in a Rolls Royce? Or do you want to cry in a Honda?
All right. Let me push back on Future as much as that was a good idea. Let me just say, I don't think Lane Kiffin is driving any Hondas anytime soon. Like he's already in Rolls Royce land. So now it's about how much of a hassle do you want?
I'm just saying. I'd rather just if it's gonna be a circus, but I'm gonna get paid.
But you're getting paid either way. Florida and LSU, let's pretend the money is about the same.
Oh, if the money is about
That's
the same.
That's what I'm saying. Let's pretend the money's about the same for either school because they both view themselves as top-tier jobs.
I mean, LSU.
Even with all this craziness.
I still think it recruits itself. Like, it's not, and on top of that, you already have the talent there. I keep telling y'all, like, I looked at now you got to keep them to stay. You got to get them all to stay.
Well,
but I think that the talent is there. Kids grow up wanting to go to LSU, so it's not a hard sell. Obviously, they still got some great receivers in the league, so naturally high school kids will want to go there. They keep claiming that they're DBU, which they're not, but they like to say they are, so you should be able to recruit that position really well.
But they're wide receiver U according to you, so.
They losing that, especially if JSN continue to go on this pace and break Calvin Johnson's record.
No, it's an interesting discussion.
Rocks.
I think that whole aspect does make that LSU job slightly less appealing, though, knowing there's going to be a lot of meddling from the governor of the state, among other people.
It's arguably a top 2 job and arguably a top 5 job of all the jobs, not just the ones that are available. And I don't think I can criticize the governor of Louisiana by not letting the guy that hired Brian Kelly to begin with hire the next head coach.
That's fair. The Bengals, they may be seeing an unpopular friend reappearing. We'll tell you why next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, the rain is really coming down for folks who live in West Columbus this morning. A live look at that 70 and mile marker 88 traffic cam this morning, where it's just really soaked out there. Pretty challenging road conditions this morning, too. Want to make sure folks are just taking it nice and easy. Stay safe out there. Lastly, I do want to check in for folks in our southeast corner by Canal Winchester and Pickerington. No rain in your area right now, but we are noticing that we have just a little bit of congestion. Of course, 33 westbound by Gender Road, looking at 11 miles per hour this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
It's BOGO week, so use your card for buy one, get one free deals on Kroger brand apple juice, Screamin' Sicilian pizza, and more participating items. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Round here, it's all or nothing. And nobody has more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota. Now through November 3rd, get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.75 on RAV4 Hybrid, excludes plug-ins, or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax title and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
When it's 6 a.m. and you need a skid steer and you want to talk to an actual person about skid steers, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help steer you to the right skid steer at the right price right now. Tracks or wheels, diesel or gas, light, medium, or heavy duty. Plus attachments for loading, grading, digging, drilling, tilling, and trenching. No wonder the Columbus builders building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hi, I'm Laura De Leon, president of Key Bank in Central Ohio. At Key, we're all about helping our neighbors. As your bank, we understand that we have both the ability and the responsibility to help our neighbors thrive. Whether they're trying to buy a car to take them to their new job, or tackle debt that feels unmanageable, or simply trying to do more with what they have, Key Bank is there to meet them in that moment. Key Bank opens doors.
All credit products are subject to credit approval. Key Bank, member FDIC. The Ohio State University Army ROTC isn't just a curriculum. It's more than just a path to a degree. For more than 150 years, we have been forging tomorrow's leaders. Here you will find your purpose, your mission, your ROTC family. At Ohio State, you're not just joining Army ROTC, you're stepping into a history of excellence that spans generations. Learn more at arotc.osu.edu. Buckeyes lead the way.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Hey guys, it's Bobby Carpenter here. Are you feeling low energy, trouble focusing, less interest in the things you used to enjoy? How about this? Less strength. It could be low testosterone. Affinity Whole Health is offering free labs to check your testosterone levels. These labs, they're normally $99, but in the month of October, they are free. Sign up now at feelgreatcolumbus.com. Learn why I and thousands of other men trust the experts at Affinity Whole Health. Go to feelgreatcolumbus.com and feel like yourself again.
Did you know Byers Airport Subaru is the oldest Subaru retailer in the entire country? And just like a veteran quarterback, we've been delivering winning drives for generations right here by the airport. At Byers, we treat every customer like part of the team because that's what keeps us in the game season after season. From tailgates to road trips, we've got the perfect Subaru to get you there. Kick off your next adventure at columbussubaru.com or visit us by the airport. Byers Auto, driving the next generation of buyers.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. The Columbus Blue Jackets hosted the Toronto Maple Leafs in what was the second game of a back-to-back for both squads. The Jackets got off to a 2-0 lead and never looked back and would go on to win by a final score of 6-3. The CBJ will stay in Columbus and play the St. Louis Blues Saturday. Coverage starts at 6:30 right here on The Fan. The Cleveland Cavaliers traveled to Boston to play the Celtics and lost 125-105. The Cavs will play again tomorrow and host the Toronto Raptors. Game 6 of the World Series took place last night in L.A. between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Blue Jays won it and are now one game away from winning the World Series. This update was sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com.
In terms of the Waffle House menu, Tyvis covered and smothered his opponents. Meanwhile, T-Bone is a chunk of hash who's often covered in gravy. I'm not sure what that means either. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Listen, if you're feeling tired, you're feeling sluggish, could just be maybe you had a couple rough nights. Maybe you were out a little too late, or maybe it's low testosterone. Maybe it's not just been a few nights, it's been a few weeks, a few months, a few years where you felt this way and you thought, oh, there's nothing can be done. I'm getting older. That may not be the case. You call my friends at Columbus Men's Clinic. Call them today, 614-300-7400, or visit columbusmensclinic.com. They can sit down with a medical professional and their offices. It's a discreet visit. It's you, the medical professional. You talk about what's going on. They'll take your blood work. The whole thing is $99. And that meeting with the medical professional, that blood work, I've done it. It's a great process. You get all the information you need to make a decision for you as to what you need to do. And it may just be that if you have low testosterone, well, they've got plenty of options for you. They can help you treat that. They can also help you if you want to talk about erectile dysfunction, maybe even losing weight, semaglutide shots. You can do that too, all through Columbus Men's Clinic. They've got a lot of other stuff they deal with as well, but that low energy thing affects a lot of guys. And if you are one of those guys that's feeling that right now, check out columbusmensclinic.com today. Procrastination is also something we deal with as guys. Don't put it off. columbusmensclinic.com or call them 614-300-7400 and say, yeah, I want to do the meeting with the medical professional and the blood work, just like T-Bone did. And they'll say, who's that guy? And then they'll say, anyway, columbusmensclinic.com. Thanks for coming in. We're happy to help. $99. Good deal. Make it happen today. We're getting a lot of tweets, Tyvis, about the candy list that we did. So we gave out our top 5. Meat Sweats dropped his in the Twitter handle at Bone and Tyvis 971. Milky Way Midnight. He had as his number 1.
Have you dark chocolate?
I think so. I've never had it.
Yes, it is. I like dark chocolate a lot.
Is that
what,
good,
healthy?
Have you had this one, Dylan? Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Okay. I need to try it.
I feel like dark chocolate, you either are all about it or you don't want it at all, and there's no in between.
You know what? Meat Sweats apparently is very much about the dark chocolate because he also has Reese's Take 5 at number 2. Then he has Ghirardelli Intense 86% dark chocolate.
I didn't know.
I didn't know we had degrees of dark chocolate.
I didn't know there was candies had proofs to them like alcohol.
Right.
If he's into dark chocolate like this, then his significant other is definitely dark chocolate.
Oh, you think so? Is that right? Is that how that works?
I think so.
I don't know if that's true.
I thought you were going to say if he eats a lot of dark chocolate, then he doesn't need to go to like Columbus Men's Clinic because
maybe that's it. You never know.
That's a thing.
Yeah. See, that could be a thing. I don't know. He has number 4 Snickers, number 5 Payday. Payday's fine. I'm not a big fan.
You're not a fan of Payday?
It's just peanuts with some goo.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are saying I'm basic.
Yeah, peanuts with just goo. Like, what are we talking
basic.
about? I want some chocolate in there.
I feel like I haven't had a Payday in years.
Well, the Browns won't give you yours. They tried to. They can't get it to you in the mail. Can't get a Payday from the Browns. Can't get a Payday at the gas station. Can't get one anywhere, Tyvis. Ben said top 5 candy bars at the moment, which let's just all pause right there and say, well done.
Yeah.
Like it is it's always changing for me. I'm not locked into any of these forever. This is where we're at now. That's exactly right, Ben. He says number 5, Butterfinger. Number 4, Take 5. Number 3, Mr. Goodbar. I'm surprised so many people like that. Number 2, Kit Kat. Breaking only. Which, sorry, I sometimes break, sometimes don't.
Sad that you got to put that in there.
Number 1, though, is Reese's Fast Break, which we haven't talked about, but that one is also very good.
That's crazy because somebody sent another list in and they got Reese's Fast Breakers too.
You are also getting, Zach said, Tyvis, put the Reese's Sticks in the freezer. He had the Reese's Sticks number 1 on his list.
I've never heard of that, but I need the experience.
That's elite.
So I haven't tell you about what. First of all,
All right, pause for Candy Bar, because here's what just happened. I saw what happened to you. You were about to go tell another story, and you realized I was supposed to do something earlier.
No, that's not what happened. What I was about to do is I was about to talk about my wife, but then it made me remember happy 5-year anniversary to my lovely wife, Laurencia Powell. There you go. I want to make sure I get that out there today. 5 years with Tyvis Powell. Man, pray for her. Anyways, I had bought a thing of Reese's Sticks. So I've been eating these Reese's Sticks since around the time I met her. This was when I really
when you started.
When I first. So this had to be around like 2015, 2016.
In my head, I thought you meant you got a package of them and you've just been eating them ever since 2016.
No.
I see what you're saying.
I fell in love with them around 2015, 2016, something like that, right?
Yeah, right.
And I remember going to her parents' house, and I bought a king size, so it was 4 in the pack. I ate 3 and left 1 sitting on the counter. To this day, nobody has confessed that they ate my last Reese's stick, and I still want answers.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. This was bad. I about blew the house up over this. So then, again, I told you I've been eating it all these years. Well, my wife has never tried them. So one day we sit there, I buy like a whole little pack. Like it was a pack of 2. You go to Kroger and get like 6 of them, a pack of 2. So my wife is sitting there one day and she decides she wants to try one. Do you know that she ate my whole pack of stuff? Like really? Not the pack of 2, she ate like 5 out of the 6. Wow. Talking about these are so good. Like I never knew that. I'm like, you think I just been eating them all these years for nothing?
I do the same thing with my wife where I'll say like, you got to try this. She's like, ew, no, I don't like that, man. And then she'll finally break down and try and go like, wow, this is really good. And it's like, oh, yeah, I wasn't trying to poison you. I love you. I was trying to give you something delicious. I'm glad you decided to try the thing that I thought was good. See, maybe they should trust us more.
I don't have a wife, but I have a child. And you know what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I wanted to make sandwiches on bagels for dinner, like a turkey sandwich on a bagel.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
She was like, no, I like turkey, but I don't like it on a bagel. I said, whatever. I cracked and I said, I don't know what to make you. Eat whatever you want. She said, I want cereal for dinner. Fine, whatever.
Great.
It's one day, whatever. Yeah. She's not going to die. She sees me eating my bagel sandwich, and I see her eyeing it, and I'm like, you want to try it, don't you?
Wait,
she said, yep.
What was on this bagel sandwich?
It was just turkey, cheese, bacon, mayo on a bagel.
Okay.
And
delicious.
So I let her try it.
What kind of bagel? Everything?
Just a plain bagel.
Oh, plain.
Because I was trying to get something that I knew she would eat, and apparently she said she didn't want to eat that either. But then she tries it, and I'm looking at her chew, and I'm like, you want the whole thing, don't you? She said, yep.
See?
So then I had to go back in the kitchen to start the whole process over to make myself a sandwich because I'm a sucker of a father.
Yep. She just made it already and said, well, it's over there if you want it. And then if she doesn't eat it, then you got 2.
I'm more of a breakfast guy on a bagel.
Yeah.
Breakfast sandwich on a bagel. But it's been a long time since I did like lunch meat on a bagel. Bagel's too much, man. It's too much bread.
Oh, stop.
It's too much bread. It is.
By the way, let me know when you get on my level, which is pizza bagel. And I don't mean the little
pizza
bagel. Oh my God.
And then you put stuff on it?
Listen.
I'm listening.
You take a bagel, slice it in half, you put it on like a baking sheet. You then put the pizza toppings on. You put your sauce on there, tomato sauce. You put some cheese. Do you like sausage, pepperoni? Maybe you like green peppers and onions. Whatever you put on a pizza, you put on that. You toast it in the oven till the cheese melts and that all gets crispy. You pull it out, and now you've got a thick crust bagel with pizza on top. You guys never had this?
So you're talking about making like a custom pizza bagel because, this is a thing that you can get packaged.
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were talking about.
You make these at home, and it's delicious. Have you never had that?
I don't think I've ever custom made one.
You ever had a syrup sandwich?
A syrup sandwich?
Yeah.
No. What is that?
You get you.
I hit an octave I didn't know I had. It was a syrup
you
sandwich.
toast you some bread, you put some butter on it, and then you like squirt some syrup on on it. You put them together and you eat it. You ain't never had that?
How could that be bad?
It was a very urban thing. When you don't got a lot of money. You ain't got a lot of money. Oh, them things.
That was what we did with pizza bagels. It was the same thing. Like we used to take peanut butter and then put syrup on that and then put that on the sandwich. Yeah. That was good.
Some
peanut butter and syrup, but never just syrup.
Like my mom used to talk about growing up poor and eating mayonnaise sandwiches.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm out of that's no.
I'm like Timmy.
You're buzzing my mother?
Yes. Well, not the 9/11 survivor. Just separately from her, the person who would eat a mayonnaise sandwich. And say, yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed it.
Sorry, she was poor. Sorry.
No.
Sorry that offends you. That my mother grew up poor and eating a mayonnaise sandwich.
And I never ate one after that because they were so disgusting. I never wanted to eat it, but I had to survive. By the way, the Bengals, Joe Flacco currently has an AC joint sprain, so they're not sure if he's going to be able to play this weekend.
Take the shot.
If so, Jake Browning,
you got to take the shot.
Coming back for you. Bengals take on the Bears at home, and then they get a bye. So if they can win this game and then get a bye week, Joe Flacco gets healthy. Just saying. This game is very important for the Bengals, so they have to get the job done. Also, more talk about mayonnaise sandwiches when we get back. And we will delve into some college football. We'll do our pop quiz, get you caught up on some big questions for the weekend. We will attempt to answer them in the world of college football next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning to you. Well, as the rain continues to pour down, we are noticing more crashes out there, especially for folks who live in West Columbus this morning. The first incident is going to be the right shoulder. It's currently blocked on 270. That's southbound direction, just past Cemetery Road because of a crash out there. We're also noticing another incident not too far away. The right shoulder is currently blocked on 70, that eastbound direction, just beyond Hilliard Rome Road and right before that 270 intersection out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've hit your medical deductible, now's the time to see Dr. Mark Levy. Get a custom oral appliance that stops snoring and helps you ditch that CPAP and pay less out of pocket. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com before the year ends.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, I hate hearing.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Treat yourself to a new ride from Coughlin Ford. Lease a new 25 Ford Mustang, Escape, or Bronco Sport. $399 a month with 0 down. New 25 Bronco, Explorer, F-150, or Lightning. Only $499 a month with 0 down. Visit our newest location in Marysville or CoughlinFord.com.
48-month lease, all factory rebates to dealer. 7,500 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. Excludes $387 dock fee, $395 disposition fee at lease end. No security deposit. See dealer for details. Ends 10/31/25.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Don't let your insurance benefits go to waste. End the year sleeping better with Dr. Mark Levy's oral appliance. No mask, no noise, just results. Hurry, deductibles reset soon. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com today.
Flexible, secure, fun. Oh, and great pay, too. Are you not sure what you want to do for a career? Or are you thinking of changing careers? Being a dental hygienist or dental assistant may be the perfect fit for you and provides all of these perks, plus more. Talk with a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org to learn more. Become a valuable member of the dental team and start helping people love their smile. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you picked match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Did you know Austin and Berm host a show at Roosters? And did you know that Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences? Tickets, sideline passes, trips to a postseason game, and more. Register today at roosterswings.com. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Scattered showers this morning, otherwise cloudy and breezy with wake-up temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, but it'll feel even colder than that. We'll have rain on and off throughout the day today and gusty winds continuing. We'll struggle to get in the mid to upper 40s to low 50s. And then we head into the evening. For those who might be trick-or-treating, could see some lingering showers, otherwise cloudy, damp, and chilly with gusty winds continuing. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with a 10 weather impact forecast.
The Big Nine was a sad, incomplete place. Enter Ohio State. The rest is history. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan. Two men, one appendix. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
There are a few things more wonderful in life than intimacy, but when erectile dysfunction harms intimacy, it can have a devastating effect on the relationship. So don't let that be you. Luckily, you know me. And knowing me will tell you that Tri-State Men's Health treatments work when the pills and the herbals fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some of those treatments can have you last an hour or more. There are 6 locations located in the great state of Ohio, 2 of them in Columbus. One is in Hilliard, the other one's in Westerville. You can schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit is $99, which includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a TMPSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. If that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex the day after your appointment. So call them today at 800-900-9654 or visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
By the way, now we're getting suggestions for other food that we grew up with that maybe wasn't the most delicious.
Honey and rice.
Honey and rice sounds good. I've never had that, but I mean, rice is good. Honey's usually pretty good. Put those together, I could be a fan of that. Zoe said a mayo sandwich. That's a wild out-of-body experience. I bet it is.
Next person to say something about my mom, I'm giving them the address to the station on site.
No one is
on site.
No one's talking about your mom. You said your mom liked mayo sandwiches because she grew up and their family didn't have a lot of money. And I'm saying I can understand the things we do to make a dollar go further. We can also agree that doesn't sound appetizing, can't we?
Nope. Z-Dog said that my mom needs to go to jail for the sandwich.
Oh, well,
Z-Dog can pull up.
You know
if he wants to.
You know who else used to be into mayo sandwiches?
Who's that?
My wife.
Oh, see?
But she did it like willingly. It was
she grew up fine.
Yeah, she was fine. She did this was willingly. She did this, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard her say.
Yeah, I wouldn't elect to have one.
Me either. She's a little.
I feel like Dale Earnhardt Jr., NASCAR driver, son of Dale Earnhardt Sr. That's how that usually works.
Right.
He didn't grow up poor by any stretch. His dad was a NASCAR driver, but he said he used to love, and I guess he still does, eating mayo and banana.
Never heard of
sandwiches. And I can't think of 2 things that belong together less.
Oh, I got one.
What's that?
Will Levis puts mayo in his coffee.
That's stop. He needs to go to jail for that. By the way, when do they go to jail on Common Man and Timmy? Is that
I think Fridays.
Fridays? All right. Well, nominate some of these people for going to jail. You can nominate me too for my Michael Jordan takes. If you missed those earlier, check out the podcast.
I'm glad they don't do Tool of the Week.
Well, that's, I think, the replacement.
But
Tool of the Week.
I got nominated for Tool of the Week, and I was very upset that somebody would really take the time out to say that I was a tool.
Uh-huh. Well, you are. We all can be tools at times. We all can go to jail sometimes. Sometimes we need to. It's fine.
I've never done anything that somebody's like, he needs gel them. They need to gel them for that.
You've had like 3 things you've said today that I think should absolutely throw you in jail.
All right, class, take your seats. Welcome to your weekend pop quiz, featuring the biggest questions in college football.
All right, so I actually saw one of these from the chat. We'll start off here because it's not the greatest slate of games I've seen in college football. Obviously, Ohio State, Penn State, we would hope would be a little more interesting. Actually, I don't want it to be interesting, but you know what I mean. Penn State is going to be a top 5 matchup now. It doesn't have the same juice. There are a couple other games like that. However, let's start here. Saw in the chat, someone asked, can we get 4 Big Ten teams in the college football playoffs? Let me throw a couple scenarios at you. One, Tyvis, do you think that's likely?
Yeah, it's very possible. There's a couple of teams that have some big games that I think could really make a late push.
Okay, well here's the problem I'm seeing. Okay, I think we all would agree Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, all getting into the college football playoff, barring something shocking, right? We would agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so there's 3 that we know should be in the college football playoffs. Number 4, that spot is populated by a lot of teams that are sitting at 5-2, right? Like Michigan is 5-2. Well, who does Michigan play at the end of the year that we all hope they are not winning that game?
The Buckeyes.
Right. So for Michigan to make the playoffs, I don't think a 3-loss Big Ten team is getting in. Do you?
No.
Okay. So Michigan already has 2 losses.
Yes.
If they lose that game, which we hope they do, they're eliminated from the playoffs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be great?
I'd love it.
Yes. Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
You could put a dagger.
Absolutely. All right, so USC, they have 2 losses.
Yes.
Maybe they can run the table.
Yep.
On their schedule, Oregon. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't beat Oregon, but
it's crazy because the other teams I'm thinking of all have Oregon on their schedule. Oregon is like the team that if they beat them, they can make that push.
Well, another team, Nebraska, has 2 losses, and they play USC this weekend. So one of the 2-loss teams is going to become a 3-loss team this weekend, either USC or Nebraska. So that game, by the way, is at 7:30 on NBC, and the Trojans are favored to win it. They're 6.5 point favorites in this game. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, getting a 4th team into the playoffs, I don't know. I don't have Washington's schedule up in front of me. But
Washington if they run the table, their last game of the season will be against Oregon, which I probably will be at for the tailgate.
Sure.
So that's a chance. And then the other team is Iowa, which I'm going to be there next week, and they play Oregon. So Oregon they play Oregon and USC.
Yeah, they've got
so
Iowa's schedule.
If Iowa runs the table, like there's no reason why they shouldn't be in.
Yeah, so we just named Iowa, Michigan, USC all have kind of big time struggle on their schedule that they would have to get over. Washington, kind of similar thing. Then after them, it's Minnesota's 5-3 overall. They're not getting in.
They out.
Right. Northwestern's 5-3.
It's only like 4 or 5 teams. It's USC.
I think we named all of them.
USC, Nebraska, Washington, Wolverines, and Iowa.
So I just realized in this segment, I'm not rooting for 4 teams to get in because Michigan seems like the one with the easiest path, except they got to play Ohio State, and I don't want to see that happen. So
for all the reasons you just said, and I mentioned it last week when I said that if Illinois lost to Washington, that I was in fear that the SEC might get a 5th team and Big Ten will only get 3 teams because all these teams that are in the mix are playing each other. And then the 3rd team in the Big Ten that you expect to get in, Oregon, is playing all these teams as well.
Yeah, right.
So if those teams end up being Oregon, then they're going to knock Oregon out. I think only 3 teams are getting in from the Big Ten this year.
It's hard to see a path for 4, to your point.
Unless Michigan runs the table and beats Ohio State. Like, that's literally the clearest option.
I'm not rooting for that. for obvious reasons. By the way, another game to keep in mind for college football playoff purposes, just something to look at for this weekend. Utah is hosting, and I know you love Utah, Tyvis. Utah is hosting Cincinnati. Utah is 6-2. They're 24th in the country. Cincinnati, though, is 7-1. If they go on the road,
Brandon Sorsby.
It's at night. It's 10:15. Utah at night at home has been pretty good. They're not good in the middle of the morning at like 10 a.m. when the tortilla throwing Texas Tech comes to town.
Points.
Okay, I'm just saying, if Cincinnati gets through that one,
Cincy in the points.
Cincy's 17th in the country right now. Their first loss of the year is by less than 10 points to Nebraska, and then they've rolled the table ever since.
It's crazy that they
close with Arizona, BYU, TCU after Utah. They could absolutely make the playoffs. Could Cincinnati?
You know
insane.
what gets me is that Utah has conned the AP into believing that they actually a really good team.
Do they con Vegas too when they're 24th and Cincinnati is 17th?
Vegas gonna lose a ton of money.
For some reason, they're 10.5 point favorites. I don't think that's a nothing burger there.
Vegas is gonna lose a ton of money. Remember, BYU was not favored in that game.
Yeah, but it's 10.5 points and it opened up at 7.5 points, and this line is just moving to Utah.
You know, they talking about Brendan Sorsby being like potentially a late first round pick.
Okay, I mean that'd be
also
good for
saw him.
That's great,
climbing up the Heisman odds, which is also crazy.
And you know what? I was the first person to say that kid was gonna be good.
Were you really?
I was. He was at Indiana 2 years ago.
Even his parents were like, "Our son sucks."
No, not him.
And Ty was like, "I see the vision. I like him. He's great."
I created him. Well, God created him, but I helped.
How much help did you offer? I don't want to know the answer on that. How much you helped? We'll take a break. 2 minutes away. We will talk to Penn State insider, former NFL player, NFL Network star Jason Kabinda will join us next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Well, many folks in New Albany waking up to slippery road conditions, and we do have a new crash to report. Expect some lane closures on State Route 161 in that eastbound direction at Beach Road, passing 62 because of a crash out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
The football season now stretches from August to late January, and we can't afford not to be at our very best all season. Hey guys, it's Eric Reeser, and if you're like me, looking at the calendar wondering how you're going to stay at 100% for the next 5 months, do what I did. Go see my friends at Hydrate Me Med Spa. I went to their Grandview location, got hooked up with a fast vitamin push that's got me feeling better than I have in years, and the NAD Plus has me thinking better too. From IV to aesthetic treatments, look great, feel great at Hydrate Me Med Spa. 4 locations, Grandview, Granville, New Albany, and Dublin. Book your appointment at HydrateMeMedSpa.com.
Make your Halloween a good deal spookier at Meijer with frighteningly good low prices. Get 25% off Halloween costumes and 40% off pet costumes. Select varieties of club-sized Halloween candy are 20% off, and Halloween tableware is 25% off. The selection and savings at Meijer are enough to make you go wonderfully batty. You see what I did there, batty? Halloween at Meijer. Always a ghoulishly good deal better. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry into Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
T-Bone and Tyvis is presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Sign up today at awaken180weightloss.com.
When Tyvis looks at Bone, he sees the future. Bald, fat, white. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
As always, you can hop in the YouTube chat or you can tweet us at Bone and Tyvis 971. Just hop on Twitter, find at Bone and Tyvis 971 and send us your message there. Lots of candy discussion today. Obviously, trick or treat tonight in some parts of greater central Ohio. Tomorrow is Halloween. So, yeah, we're still taking those topics as well, those discussion points. But now joining us on the Bryan Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline, former NFL player, former Penn State player, Jason Kabinda. Jason, thanks for taking the time this morning. Are you a big candy guy? Jason, are you there?
I'm not a big candy guy. I was when I was younger, not anymore.
Yeah,
I used to be a big sour candy dude for sure.
Yeah, see, Tyvis isn't. I don't know, Tyvis. Are you much of a candy guy anymore? Because it felt like
I keep a bag of candy at the house.
All right.
I got kids though, so like I blame it on the kids, Jason.
Hey, when you got kids, the pantry just got to be full of snacks. That's a norm.
So you obviously know this Penn State team pretty well. Mentality for this team, it didn't go the way they thought it would this year. Clearly, with the injury to Drew Aller, James Franklin getting fired, the season went off the rails fairly quickly. But we've been thinking around here, this has got to feel like their Super Bowl, more or less. Coming in and beating Ohio State would at least, I think, show a lot of people that this Penn State team still has a lot of that top talent that they brought in this year. Is that the mentality in Happy Valley right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I think, when you look at this year, obviously, like you said, it completely spiraled out of control. I don't think anybody could have predicted that the season would have went the way it's gone this year. Franklin's now gone, 4-game losing streak. We started number 2 in the AP poll. So I think, going into this game, this Ohio State game, and looking at kind of, these last 4 losses and really the way that we've lost, I think this game is really about getting back to our identity, reestablishing who we are as a program, as an organization. Obviously, Coach Terry Smith, our interim head coach, has a very, very tough job. I think that the hearts of these kids are very heavy right now. I'm sure they take and feel the blame for Coach Franklin being gone. So it's just about getting back on track. It's about reestablishing that we're a tough, physical, smart, gritty football team. Obviously, the circumstances aren't great. You mentioned Drew not playing. We got Ethan Grunkemeyer in there, some injuries, things of that nature. Tony Rojas is gone. So I think for me, for this team, for this organization right now, going into this game away at Ohio State, it's about reestablishing the culture. It's about reestablishing the toughness, the grit, the physicality, and not getting out-efforted like I saw against UCLA out in L.A.
Well, yeah, I just say the last 2 losses, Iowa and Northwestern, going into that fourth quarter, both the Penn State was up. Is it just not them being able to finish, or is there not adjustments being made? What has led to them ultimately losing these last 2 games? Because it's almost kind of inexcusable.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Iowa game. We finished on offense, and the reality of it is that at the end of the games, we really just couldn't find a play when we really needed to make a play. Northwestern, it was on defense, and we couldn't find a play. So I think for us, like you said, it's about finishing. Those are games that we shouldn't lose. Those are games that I feel like, we have more talented teams. But the reality is they made one more play than we did. That mattered and when it mattered most. So I think in clutch time, in those pressure moments, the guys got to step up. Guys can't be looking around waiting for somebody else to make a play. As you know, Tyvis, you're a former player as well. In those moments, the real ones, the real players, they want the pressure on them. They want their number called to go out there and make that play. So I think that's just a mentality we got to have going into this weekend, really the rest of the season.
Former NFL player, former Nittany Lion, Jason Cabinda joining us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. So one of the matchups in this game that I think obviously gives Ohio State fans a lot of confidence is this Ohio State defense, the way they are playing against pretty much any offense in the country. Now, for Ethan Grunkemeyer, he comes back to Central Ohio where he played his high school football, and I'm sure it's a big moment for him. It's a big dream for him to play in Ohio Stadium, but to go up against Matt Patricia's defense and the way this defense is playing right now, that's a matchup that's obviously a big problem for Penn State if they can't throw the football.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I played under Matt Patricia when I was in Detroit with the Lions. So I know all about his defensive system. And I think the most impressive thing for me is, knowing the difficulty of the system, and it's not necessarily the easiest system to pick up, the way he's communicated that, to the Ohio State players, the way he's been able to seamlessly transition that into their minds from a teaching perspective, and to see the way and the level that they're executing at, the way he's putting guys like Caleb Downs in position. You guys have a linebacker, the DN number 8. I mean, he's an outstanding player. They're just playing at a really high level. They're playing together. They're always on the same page. They don't make those mental errors and mistakes. And for, an NFL level defense, for college players to be picking up like that, and without the mentals, I think that's the most impressive thing about it. So, they definitely have a big challenge ahead of them. And we're going to have to be, pretty much perfect on offense, if I'm being honest.
Jason, you was a huge James Franklin guy. Do you see him bouncing back and getting another job? And if you do, where do you see him going? And then who would you like to see succeed him at Penn State?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to talk to Coach, shortly after things went down. And, he's fired up. Coach Franklin's the kind of guy where, positive attitude rules over all. He doesn't flinch, in adversity. He doesn't, take a misstep. You saw him on College Game Day less than a week after he got fired. This guy's ready to coach. And it's cool because it's going to be a really interesting coaching carousel, this year with some jobs open, Arkansas, Florida. So we'll see, where he ends up and what he ends up doing. But what I do know is he's going to be successful, wherever he goes. So I do expect him to jump into coaching fairly quickly. And then for us, it's the big question I've been asked, all week and really ever since Franklin got fired is, who's the next guy going to be? And, it's tough. I'm not sure if there's a guy right now out in the coaching carousel who will really satisfy the fans. I've heard, there's Matt Ruley, Lane Kiffin. I've heard, the Mizzou head coach. But the guys who you want to take a big swing for the most part, they're gone. Kurt Cignetti's not leaving. Dan Lanning, he's not leaving Oregon. You're not getting Saban or Meyer out of retirement for this job, I don't believe. So I think the names that would normally get, people buzzing, they're not really there.
I seen you wanted Dabo Swinney. I was checking out one of your podcasts, and you threw that name out there. You think?
Yeah, I threw Dabo out there, and it's funny. I've gone back and forth. I don't think I like Dabo anymore. The more I've it's so crazy because I've been having to really eat humble pie every day. As a Penn State guy, you have a ton of pride, and to see our team and where we're at, it's really, really tough to swallow. So I've just been thinking about the new coach each and every day, and I'm liking Brian Hartline. You guys as wide receiver coach. The more I'm thinking about him, the more I like him. Now, will he get that opportunity, knowing that he hasn't had a head coaching opportunity just yet? That's to be determined. But I think he'd be a great hire. I love Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame too, but as you guys saw, he's already turned down the job.
Well, and the mentality, I think, of what it has to take to hire a coach there at Penn State, I'm curious because I wonder how you feel about all these coaches getting paid such ridiculous buyouts. James Franklin's was over $50 million. Billy Napier is over $20 million. Now you have Brian Kelly over $50 million if they didn't negotiate that down. And who knows, Florida State may come open if they decide to move on from Mike Norvell. There's all these different coaches around college football that I think some of them are going to probably keep their jobs, like maybe Luke Fickell at Wisconsin, just because the school's saying, well, look at the buyout we have to pay, and look at all these openings right now. Some of the schools are probably going to get a big name, but some of them are probably going to have to go with a coordinator or someone from the Sun Belt or something like that. What do you think in Penn State? Like, I know those fans, you said it's going to be tough to satisfy them. What would ultimately be a satisfying hire? If you could build the perfect candidate, what would that look like for them?
If I can build the perfect candidate?
Right.
I think the only perfect candidate to me that would make the fans absolutely ecstatic is if we were to hire Nick Saban and get him off of TV.
Yeah.
As you saw him talk, Miss Terry clearly is not going to allow that to happen. She hasn't seen any numbers just yet. But, the reality is we're living in an entirely different world with this NIL stuff. The coaches' leashes are a lot shorter. It used to be around 5 years. Now it's more like 3 years if you can't get things turned around. You see these buyouts, and although, in a lot of these contracts, the language is different. For example, for Coach Franklin, if he goes and gets a job that pays him more than $8 million, and, Penn State just has to pay the difference, regardless of what that number is. And a lot of those types of language are built into these contracts. So it's not always just like the number you see, $50 million buyout or $40 million buyout. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. But that's the reality of the world we're living in. And NIL is, there's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of boosters involved, and people want to see, the fruits of, their money being spent. And if those programs don't get turned around, if there's not enough wins, they're kicking guys out of there left and right. So that's just the day and age that we live in right now.
Real quick, NFL, Detroit Lions, is that the team to beat in the NFC?
Come on, man. You know the answer to that question. You seen us just sign Aiden Hutchinson to a 4-year, $180 million deal, 141 of them things guaranteed. Come on now, Jared Goff.
I'm trying to figure out where y'all getting all this money from. It seemed like y'all gave out like $500 million contracts.
Man, I'll tell you what, Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, they the masterminds behind all that, man. The roster building, I mean, they've done an incredible job. I mean, you see the job that Brad Holmes did in L.A., before he came to Detroit as well with the Rams. So it's really to no surprise, man. I think the biggest thing about that organization is the fact that they don't sacrifice who they are and who they want to be for any level of talent or any player, regardless of whether that's in the draft or whether that's during free agency. The locker room, the culture is just that important. And I think when you build your locker room and, your team that way, then good things are going to happen. And you can just tell that their best players are their hardest workers. The Aiden Hutchinsons, the Penei Sewells, the Amon-Ra St. Browns, the Jared Goffs, they're the hardest workers in the building. And that's what you want from an example standpoint to trickle on down to the rest of your players.
Well, Jason, no one will blame you if you said, you know what, the rest of the year I'm going to be a little more focused on the Lions than maybe the Nittany Lions right now. Like, I can totally understand that. Hey, we appreciate the time this morning. We'll talk again soon, all right?
Awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon.
There you go. Jason Cabinda on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Former Penn State player, former Lions player. I saw Jahmyr Gibbs dressed up as Jeff Hardy for Halloween. Did you see that?
Did he really?
Yeah, and it's good. Like, he's
good for him.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, that Lions team seems like they're having fun. Seems like they're everybody's getting paid.
Jeff Hardy, CWB.
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely.
I can totally understand that. It makes a lot of sense to me.
He's a
Eric Reeser joins us next. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and welcome to your Thursday. Well, crew still seen out and about in a couple of crashes on the west side, starting on 70, that eastbound direction. A crash out there just past Hilliard Rome Road, where a right shoulder is currently blocked. And hey, not too far away, closer to Hilliard this morning, another incident, 270 southbound, just beyond Cemetery Road. A right shoulder also blocked this Thursday morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey friends, Beamer here. Thanksgiving, as we know, is right around the corner. And what better way to say thank you than $500 off to a thinner, healthier you? Now through Thanksgiving, Awaken 180 is giving our great listeners $500 off your program. Visit them online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Is there anything better than a college football Saturday? Not if you're at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Join the Fan for watch parties for the games this season. Oh, you got to check out the display case of amazing autographed prizes you can win. It's beautiful. 2 massive TV walls to watch the national champs. Watch and place wagers with over 30 kiosks, contests, prizes, and live shows. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Game day glory starts here, Columbus. The 2025 Polestar 3 long-range dual motor is built to win, delivering Scandinavian luxury, cutting-edge design, and up to 350 miles of range. Right now, lease yours for $699 a month for 36 months with zero due-it signing. Visit Polestar Columbus on the Buyers Imports campus by the airport, the only place in Ohio where you can see, feel, and drive the difference. Monthly lease payment of $699 per month for 36 months. Offer expires November 2nd, 2025. See dealer for details or visit polestaroffers.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Make this your year. Looking for a new career in the high-demand fields of IT and cybersecurity? Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Parents, are your teens good with money? No. Switch to Huntington Bank and let's teach them. They get their own card, which they can add to their digital wallet and you can monitor and set spending limits. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Enough of your favorite fan content? Good news, we're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan. Both of these men love the Browns. Also, both of these men hate the Browns. If you know, you know. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
We're just on the phone with Jason Kabinda, former Penn State player, former Lions player, talking about the Ohio State-Penn State game. He brought up Matt Rule. Just saw the news that apparently a few sites around the Nebraska program are saying, allegedly, that Matt Rule extended last night. And also signed a contract extension. Let him live on either one of those fronts. I don't judge.
You need length and girth.
That's right, for contracts, Hugh Freeze, exactly. So anyway, we don't have terms on that. They're saying it could be through 2030 at least, but yeah, so keep it tuned right here to The Fan because I'm sure we'll get more updates on that as the day goes. Eric Reeser joins us now from Bishop and Friends.
Gentlemen, good morning.
That would obviously take Matt Rule out of the Penn State running.
Which he shouldn't be in anyway.
Agreed, but if you didn't like James Franklin, then here's the guy who's doing the James Franklin at Nebraska.
Yeah, you're not thrilled with your coach not beating teams in the top 10. Here's another coach that can't beat teams in the top 10.
Yeah, I don't.
Plus,
really
you're going to have to pay him more than you paid James Franklin.
Well, yeah. I think that a lot of if Matt Rule is out, then that hardline thing just keeps gaining a little traction.
Also, a guy in his first head coaching gig is going to be coaching Penn State.
Well, that's why.
Good luck.
When we're talking with Jason
you might not can't afford all of this.
You could afford to pay James Franklin $50 million to go away. I think the money's there, Tyvis.
Yeah, I think the problem is
enthusiasm with the booster base is there. You got to get a guy that's done the job before.
That's the weirdest thing.
You shouldn't have fired him if you didn't have the next person already ready to go.
You can't live in that kind of fear.
No, but I think the problem for Penn State does generally become like talking to Jason Kabinda. He said the fan base there would be satisfied if they got Nick Saban. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like
water's wet.
Right, but outside of that level of candidate, a Nick Saban or an Urban Meyer doing something that no one expects them to do, the guys who are available, Lane Kiffin is probably their biggest win, and I think there's like a 0% chance he's taking that job over either of the SEC jobs that are open or staying put.
I would love to see Nick in the Big Ten. Just to see how he does, because it's been.
I guess you were too young to have seen it the first time.
Yeah, Michigan. We did see that with Michigan State. And by the way,
I was very young.
I have firsthand experience of that one. It wasn't great for Ohio State. I didn't enjoy that at all when they came in '98 and took it to OSU. That wasn't my favorite game.
This could be a fun hypothetical. What's the number for Nick? What's the number per year to get him to do it?
15.
15.
I don't even
think
know.
it's more
I don't
than
even know
that.
if he gets off his couch
What's
for
the
15.
highest? What's the highest?
Oh, that would be it. I think the highest right now is 12. Maybe
Kirby might be doing 13.
Yeah. So like the highest paid. I think this year will reset that market
Kirby
by quite a
at
bit.
13, Ryan Day 12, Signetti at 11.
Like, I think whoever gets the LSU job is getting 15.
I think you're right. And then I think Ryan Day, Kirby Smart, and all these other guys call their agent and say, hey, I'm not getting overpaid by the guy who's not done nearly as much as I have. So now
Ryan
you're going to have to
Day
pay me
just
more.
signed that
They
last
rip
year.
those up every day and add more money to them and say, here's the new one because we want to make sure
I
you're
wouldn't
happy.
be shocked if come January, what would it be, 22nd, 23rd? After the dust settles in the national championship, whatever happens, that there's a new contract for Day.
If they said
Well, if he go back to back, they gonna write him a blank check.
on your hypothetical, I would say if they said any number less than $25 million, Nick Saban says, sorry.
Because it's
And
not
then-
going to be a long-term deal. We're playing the hypothetical game, and this is the fun one. If Nick Saban were to return to college football, he's not doing a 5-year deal.
No.
He
No.
might be doing a 3 or 4 year deal.
Well, and also he's saying, whatever you're giving me, I need at least that amount for the roster every year. So if you're paying him 25, you're probably going to have to pay $50 million a year for coaches, assistants, the players, and Nick Saban. Good luck with. I mean, again, I know everybody says the money's everywhere, but I just don't know that even in the world of NIL and in the world of
the money is available,
private equity and all that. Like, can you get $50 million a year for your roster and your head coach for just football?
The money's available to take big swings. The money's not available to bring Nick Saban out of retirement.
No, right. So I think that's yes. It's a hypothetical. It's a pipe dream, but that's where Penn State is no matter who they hire, they're probably going to be disappointed until that guy wins.
Last thing before we go. Last night the Cavs lost to the Celtics. They need Darius Garland.
It's starting to become.
I said that. DG, Darius.
You're right. This is what I was concerned about before the season, was games like this where they're going to shoot 52 threes and make 17 of them, and I was going to rage quit in the third quarter. And you have to take this until April.
Yeah, right.
At the very least.
Rage.
I know.
Like, thank God the Jackets poured it on the Maple Leafs the way they did, because it was a very brutal evening for me.
I saw you tweeting
the Cavs
about
are
it.
not fun. They're not a fun team to watch.
Yeah. It's not good right now. They have to get better, and they cannot get beaten up inside like they do, which is just
they're just not driving. There's no inside game, and
it's terrible
when guys are coming off the bench for the Celtics who I've never heard of before and draining threes, and your response is to return down the court and chunk up a bunch of them. Like this isn't going to be fun. Paul Feinbaum 10:30 today. Jake Trotter 9:45 this morning on Bishop and Friends 9 to noon.
They moved him up.
There you go. Bishop and Friends, 3 solid hours coming up next.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems. Find your local Bryant Heating and Cooling dealer at Bryant.com.
Okay, so if you've seen Shaquille O'Neal's car, would you please let the authorities know? Shaq's custom Range Rover, which is valued at over $180,000. I don't know if that's just the Range Rover itself or once you add in all the stuff he did to it, but either way, it was being shipped for him to Baton Rouge from wherever they customized it to Baton Rouge, just so when he goes to LSU for a football game, he has a custom Range Rover to drive around in. And then it was going to obviously be brought back after whatever weekend he was going there for a football game. Well, it never made it there, and authorities said it was because somebody took over the truck basically and didn't deliver it and took it back somewhere else. So they tracked it back to Atlanta, which I think is where Shaq lives. But beyond that, they haven't been able to find the actual vehicle. So if you see it, let him know, because he lost his. What a nice problem to have. It's like, oh, my car I was going to ship out there, my custom Range Rover, just for the game to drive around it and tailgate with. Yeah, that's gone. I didn't get that. So hopefully he gets that found. That's bad news there. That's it for us. If you're trick-or-treating tonight, taking the kiddos out, have fun, be safe. Tomorrow, Halloween show, we'll be dressed up. Find out what we're wearing when we come back for a big Friday show. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning. Well, if you live in New Albany, do be mindful we are still watching a crash in your area. It's happening on 161 eastbound just at Beach Road. Do expect some lane closures as you're passing that 62 intersection this morning. Overall, still noticing some really wet, slick, and slippery roads out there with all the rain we're still noticing, especially from the north side to the west side to even the southwest side by Grove City. So, of course, folks, take your time, leave early, and go slow this morning. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu.